fixing process if you don't keep your voice down.
Best I don't see you over in the west, then.
Hello, hello. Welcome to Crazy Games. You're back in Genshin Impact. We're going to play a story quest today. I also turn on the chat as well, I guess, even though there's no viewers right now, but just so I don't forget later if anyone comes in randomly. But yeah, today, what I want to do here is this story quest. As the Blazing Sun, it's Mavuika's story quest, and it says, with the Abyss crisis resolved, people of Natlin can finally embrace a long-awaited peace. Before long, changes begin to take root in their lives, but the time has not yet come. Forsake not the strength to defend, nor forget the taste of struggle. As long as the sun still hangs high in the sky, battle shall never cease. In the face of this hardship, the warriors will endure, for in the name of what once was, they fight for what will be. So yeah, there's like extra bonus rewards to the to finishing this story quest within this like time limit, so that's why I'm doing this quest today. Otherwise, oh yeah, accept. Nice. Actually, we'll go back to this menu first. Otherwise, I'd probably be kind of sequentially and in order, like chronological order of like when these were released. I would probably do each one of these before I get to this one. That's actually kind of crazy how this quest is the first story quest that has come out for Natlin, but I think it might actually be because a lot of the other characters' quests, if I guess I've also streamed a bunch of these stories, but Shinoden's quest was the Children of Echo's like reputation quest. She was like very involved in that story. Kenichi's was the Scion of Canopies reputation quest. Molani was the People of Springs reputation quest. Chasuka was Flower Feather Clan's reputation quest, or like the tribal quest. I keep calling it reputational quest, but I think officially they're called tribal quests, actually. Tribal story quests. And it's tied to the reputation system that when you finish those quests, you get reputation points, essentially. And yeah, Sitlali was part of the Masters of the Nightwind. So technically speaking, there has been like story quests for characters, but I guess they kind of just like rebranded them a little bit just so they can fit it into the way they planned how or how they designed the way they want to like show off the story and stuff. But yeah, those characters are part of like a bunch of stories. It's just that they don't have their own specific quest at the moment. But yeah, what we want to do is probably focus mode this, enable. I keep forgetting it takes you back to the main screen here. What I wanted to do actually was read what this says. After the peace. So this is Soul Invictus Chapter 1, or Chapter Act 1, as the Blazing Sun. Return to your accommodations and rest. Tonight you hear a familiar voice in your dreams. Oh, who could it be? Yeah, this is what I'm planning on doing today. We'll just play through the story, and then we'll see how it goes. I have not played, as I guess... we'll just go back to this. I haven't played a story quest in a very long time, and I've essentially ignored the friendship quests or hangout events as well, which I have a lot of Primo gems locked behind a lot of this stuff, so I should really get at this. And I think if I can just find more time to stream and stuff, the first things I'll probably tackle is like some of this stuff whenever there isn't any new content or anything. So that's kind of like what my plan going forward, maybe, because I do feel like the story quests they put more thought into than a lot of like the event quests and stuff. So they a lot of times are somewhat more interesting. It's just that occasionally it really misses. Like I remember Nouvelette's story quest really missed with me because like none of it makes sense. He wasn't even really part of it. Yeah, if I were to summarize it really quick, it's like about Nouvelette's kids, I guess. I don't know if you call them kids, his like descendants, his like he is essentially about Melazines, and Nouvelette just like kind of reminisces about it, and a bunch of random NPCs become the main character of the story, and Neuvillette is only like tangentially involved because he is like the father of all of them or something like that. And that really fell flat for me. That story did not make any sense. But a lot of the other ones had its like moments here and there. So I'm hoping this one is also pretty good. Yeah, so this is just like how the story goes, I guess. We'll do this now. We just want to go right here. Return to your accommodations. Okay, that's inside the restaurant, tavern, bar area here. We have to go into here. Yes. Okay. All right. This is our room that they gave us during our like tournaments and stuff. For some reason, we didn't really fight in the tournament, but they were giving this accommodation. Ooh, okay. Are we going to sleep?
Lately, we've been sleeping well and eating even better. Now this is the life.
We are still eating better? Dang, I thought we were eating pretty good as it is. I guess this story is set after the events of the Archon quest in this chapter, or in this version, 5.3. So we've already essentially defeated the big bad boss, and we saved Natlin. And of course, the thing that happened to the captain, I don't know if I want to spoil it, but I guess if you're watching this, then maybe you already know what happened. I'll just say like the thing that happened to the captain has happened, and everyone is like kind of celebrating and hoping for a long like peacetime, I guess. So yeah. About time we got to live like this.
Exactly! Look, Paimon's tummy is so stuffed. It's all round and plump now.
Oh, ugh. I don't want to imagine a fat Paimon.
It's time for some rest.
Okay, Paimon. Time for Z's catching. Zed's catching? Z's catching? Little Paimon. Yeah, that's a really huge bed. They can like sleep horizontally, and there's sitting a bit way more people on it. What a peaceful feeling. We're normally so busy. It's nice to have some downtime like this every once in a while. Between adventures, we totally don't care about our sibling at all. I mean, like, it's been so long since we actually like caught wind of his or any news of him. We already forgot he existed.
We've got trouble.
It's Sitlolly, eh? Who is it? That voice. Is that Sitlolly? To hear your voice at a time like this is truly an honor, Granny Itzley.
Cut that out. It's serious. What are you doing sleeping this late? Who are you, me?
I'm you, huh?
Come see us in the speaker's chamber once you've cleaned yourselves up. We're waiting for you here.
Okay. Did she break into our, like, hotel room or something? So much for sleeping in. Guess we'll have to head over there. Did she, like, telepathically dream walk into our dreams and talk to us? Wake up, Paimon. We've gotta go find Mavuika.
No! Paimon's not done eating yet.
You mean done sleeping?
Huh? Oh, good morning.
As the blazing sun started. Okay. After explaining the situation to Paimon, you quickly wash up and head to the speaker's chamber. Alright, let's do it. I guess we can just teleport there, right? Because it's, right here? Speaker's chamber. Oh, I don't think that takes you to the right spot, does it? Oh, nice, it does. Walk right into here. Okay. Oop.
I wonder if they've eaten. Or if they've even gotten up. Maybe I should buy some snacks? Oh, don't tell me something came up on their way here.
Relax. I'm sure they're fine.
Ah, there they are.
See? Just like I said.
Mavuika!
Thank you for coming all this way. Here, have some water and catch your breath first.
Sounds like something major happened.
Well, you could certainly say that. I'll let Lolly explain.
Strictly speaking, I'm just passing on something I heard as well. Basically, the Wyab passed a truly shocking piece of news to me through the smoke last night. You're aware that Mavuika's not the first Pyro Archon, yes? On occasion, there were those who lived longer than an ordinary human.
Like you,
Not
Sit
unlike
Lolly?
my situation.
Oh.
But all in all, the title has changed hands many times. And now, the Wyab have sensed a special surge within the ley lines. A truly ancient soul is about to return to the mortal realm.
What?
His name is Xbalanque.
Chibulanki.
Xbalanque? But isn't he the very, very first?
Yes, that's him. The first Pyro Archon. According to legend, he was the greatest of heroes and leaders,
Ooh.
and the one who made a deal with the ruler of death, thereby creating the rules that saved Natlan's ley lines.
Hasn't he been dead like a really long time? How can he be resurrected?
With the hand-waving plot.
Even in
Plot
Natlan,
reasons.
it's impossible for someone as ancient as him to ever return. Still, nothing's off the table when Xbalanque is concerned.
Yeah, he breaks rules.
Hence why this really is something major.
Let me be clear about this. I did not mishear, nor is the Wyab mistaken. We would never jest about something like this.
Don't worry. Both the Traveler and I have complete faith in your abilities. Whose interpretation of the Wyab's will could we trust if not yours?
Yeah, that's the one thing I'll never be modest about. But the fact I'm not wrong about this only further begs the question. Just why is Lord Xbalanque suddenly about to be resurrected now?
Because there's finally peace, and he's like, I wanted to live in peacetime this all time, so I kind of saved myself for this.
As you can see, Lolly's even more concerned about this than I am. Still, it's understandable. Waiting to find out the whole truth must be torture for a great shaman who can only peep at the outcomes without knowing the causes.
Mavuika, I hope you'll approach this with a measure of caution. Depending on how things go, everything could change or nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
I think you know what I mean.
I do. Xbalanque's arrival will shake our nation. After all, we still don't know if he's satisfied with the outcome of this war.
Wait, do you think he'll come and find you?
Huh! Well, you can't just up and say things like that. You scared me half to death.
That's actually pretty likely.
Uh-oh.
Think about it. People in the same line of work tend to have some similarities, right? Maybe all Pyro Archons share my disposition.
Is he gonna be a good guy or a bad guy in this story? Do they just kind of hang out and party, or are they gonna have to fight each other?
I don't want to meet him. I haven't really mentally prepared myself yet for such a grand occasion. Anyway, my job was just to pass on the message and bring the Traveler over. Now that that's dealt with, you can discuss the pilgrimage. I'm done here.
What does this have to do with the Traveler, though? I know we were kind of given a ancient name and given pyro powers and kind of welcomed as a citizen of Natlan and everything, but the Xbalanque, the first Pyro Archon coming back to life, I don't think that actually really has anything to do with like the Traveler at all. They just kind of randomly grab the Traveler and be like, yeah, this is kind of your problem now all of a sudden. It doesn't really relate to him. It's not like it's related to the Abyss, or maybe it is related to the Abyss. Ooh. They just haven't outright said it yet. Yeah, I'm having trouble kind of making sense of why, except for like, I guess you're the player of the game and the story needs you to be there to witness it. Other than that, it's a little bit contrived that they rush to get our attention when really it is like Mavuika's like main concern, or maybe like the leaders of each tribe or something. Her and the leaders of each tribe, maybe it's their concern more than everything, because they are in leadership positions and they do dictate what happens within this nation, whereas the Traveler only came here to save everyone like the hero she is, and she's off to do to go to the next adventure right away. So it's a little bit weird that they came to her as if she has any like authority over anything. I guess maybe because she's strong, so if anything happens, they can get her to fight as well. I don't know.
Wait! Where are you going, Sea Lolly?
Back to bed! You have no idea how much that scared me. I was up all night. Ugh, can barely keep my eyes open. Nighty-night.
Okay, we'll see you later, Lolly. Alright then, what's this about the pilgrimage?
It's like I said before. Our cultural legacy shouldn't end with our triumph over our suffering. Instead, it'll burn brighter than ever. So, the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame has been given new meaning. We have chosen to turn it into a pure athletic competition, promoting fair play and encouraging the personal growth of contestants.
We still don't know what this is. In my wish video that I did this week, I kind of pointed this out saying like, I don't know, what does this look like? I originally thought it might be a bunny, like these are its ears. And then this is like antlers, so it's like a jackalope, kind of like a mythical creature. But it looks like it has a beak too. So maybe it's not a bunny. It does look like it has antlers. Maybe it's like a deer of some kind. Maybe this is also its antlers, not ears. But it has a beak, so maybe it's a chicken? Is there such thing as a chicken with antlers? I don't know. That would be cool to see whenever they announce this like creature that we can use and what kind of abilities it have.
And this grand tournament will begin soon.
Ooh, that sounds awesome!
I'm itching to sign up.
Heroes are drawn to tournaments like this, and naturally, you're no exception.
Oh, so we're having a tournament and it doesn't have to do anything with Shibalanke all of a sudden?
The news of Lord Shibalanke's impending resurrection may be a bombshell, but I believe that we should keep our focus on the pilgrimage.
Wait, why are we roped into a pilgrimage all of a sudden?
Huh. Okay. So, not in a hurry to find him, huh?
Then why was he brought up? Ooh, I feel like we're going in two directions at the same time and it's really hard to follow.
That's right. I've already informed the tribes that we'll be hosting the next tournament right away. It'll help sweep away the shadows cast by the war. Preparing supplies, cleaning up and remodeling the competition venues, recruiting staff for logistics, moral support, and pre-tournament weather forecasting, all of that's been assigned. We need to make sure everything is completed well and on schedule first. Traveler, Paimon, you are our cherished friends and a part of our nation. I'd like to invite you to serve as special supervisors for this event.
We're special supervisors, we're not even competing. It would be my honor. Where do I start?
Paimon can do it too?
Yeah, Paimon, you contributed.
Of course. On that note, my two new supervisors, would you come with me to check on the progress of each of the tribes?
Sure!
Go to the people of the springs. Okay. We're gonna announce a big competition and everyone is just ready to go. Whoa. We got here so fast.
This is our first stop.
Looks like someone's in a good mood.
Of course! Paimon's here as a special supervisor this time! It's only been a few days, but Paimon's back and cooler than ever!
I'm sorry, Paimon can be a lot. I'm sorry, Paimon's letting this get to her head again.
It's nothing. We've got a long road ahead, so it's good that she's so motivated. Pretty much all we need to do is talk to everyone and confirm how the preparations for the pilgrimage are going.
Hold on a sec. Take a look over there.
What's over there, Paimon?
See that?
Oh,
Someone's
it's our
fishing.
friends.
It's them!
It's our iconic trio.
It's a quartet, you insolent ignoramuses! A quartet! How dare you treat the almighty Dragon Lord like a subhuman! If anything, I'm superhuman! Wait, no! Draconian!
Isn't Draconian like kind of a bad thing? He like, or this character always like shoves his butt into her face.
Why, hello there, Ahau. And you three? What are you up to?
We're fishing, Archon. Mulalani says if we're lucky, we might catch someone really special.
Someone? Interesting.
Yeah, like that punk Shibalanke. He's such a pathetic little...
Is Akinichi gonna have voice acting? No, he's not. Ugh. My apologies. Ahao clearly hasn't earned his ticket to see the sun today. We didn't mean any offense. When Kachina and Moalani were talking about fishing, they meant it literally, with hook and bait.
Lowly servant! How dare you beat up the almighty Dragon Lord for some ancient fogey that you only know by name? You'll pay for this! I'll start with some chili in your water skin.
Ugh. Water skin? What? What is he talking about there?
Ah, so you've heard about his impending return. Did Lolly mention that to you?
Did Lolly just kind of like mind blast, telepathic dream walk into everyone's dream at night and told everyone about Shibalanke, and we're just like included in that, like we're like CC'd in that email chain. We ran into her on the road not too long ago. She seemed to be falling asleep standing up and kept mumbling about something.
Oh no! Why is Shibalanke coming back now? Did we screw something up? We couldn't have, right? But what else could have alarmed him so much?
Wait, why is Lolly scared that Shibalanke is coming back? Is Shibalanke like an evil ruler, a tyrant or something back in the day and needed to be overthrown? Because you think if like everyone is so patriotic with Natlin and everything, they'd be like, oh, an old leader is coming back. It'll be an honor to meet him or something, but I don't know. Maybe Lolly knows something that we don't know.
Wow, that sounds just like her.
Now that you're done, scram. Oh no.
To be honest, it's been bothering me quite a lot. Under normal circumstances, it shouldn't be possible for us to meet Lord Shibalanke, right? So, does this mean something's wrong?
As you can see, there are many people that are thinking along the same lines. I believe that...
Hey, we've got a bite!
Oh, it's a human! And that's what happened to Paimon back in the days.
Help! Help! Something's pulling on me!
Is that like hooked onto his shorts? Is what they're implying? So it's not actually, the hook isn't like dug into his back or something, right? He's like bleeding profusely and they're like, oh no!
It's what's going to save your life! Are you having leg cramps? Help!
Wait, what? Drowning women? There's a second one?
Hold your breath for now. We'll get you out right away.
With everyone's help, you managed to rescue the drowning people. There's plural.
Thank you so much, everyone. Wait, why is her Archon here?
We're telling everyone we're having a, what do you call it? Impromptu tournament to celebrate Natlin.
Well, would you look at that? You actually caught some people after all.
Thanks for your help. Otherwise, that sudden bout of leg cramps might have ended our entire surfing squad. The two of us are in charge of transporting supplies. After safely delivering some of the equipment, medicine, and a few other things for the tournament, we had some time to spare, so...
Didn't warm up before going into the water, did ya?
Thank you. Thank you so much. We'll, leave you to it then.
We'll never forget how you saved us. We know you're busy though, so no need to worry about us. We'll see you around.
Well, you gotta give it to Moalani. When she wants something to happen, then it just happens.
Then it won't be long before she reels in Shibalanke himself. Now that'll be a wonder of wonders.
I was just thinking, what if he enjoyed swimming like the rest of us? It's easy enough for anyone who loves the water to end up here, so might as well give it a try. It'd be a great chance to say hi to him. I used some commemorative badges for the stadium as a special bait. He's never been to present-day Natland, so it'll all be new to him. I'm sure he'll be thrilled.
Yeah, like I feel like more people have the same sentiments that Moalani's like, oh, an old respected leader is coming back to life for some reason. It'll be an honor to meet him. But then, like, Lolly's afraid for some reason.
And before you say anything, anything's possible. On the off chance this'll work, it's worth a try no matter how unlikely it is. Just like playing the lottery.
As you can see, the power of friendship sustains their faith in the theory.
Well, what about you then? Given your personality, isn't your continued presence a testament to the power of friendship too?
Haha! She saw right through you, my foolish lackey. Silly, naive child. Now, witness the scorn of Kahula
It's not really synced up very well. Picking up where we left off before, Sitlali never makes mistakes with her messages, so I believe that it would be best for you to meet with Lord Shibalanke. That should quell any unnecessary speculation.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind. But for now, what I need to do is check on the status of the preparations for the upcoming pilgrimage.
Okay. So are we gonna have to go to each tribe, or
Seems like
is
the
this good
people of
enough?
the Springs have done a great job.
Yep, don't worry. We only came here to fish after finishing all of our work. We're all done, all three of us.
Mm-hmm. Everyone at the Children of Echoes has been hard at work too. I only came here after finishing my tasks for today. It looked like everyone else was about finished too.
Same for the signs of the canopy. We're all wrapped up.
Now that's efficiency. I trust you. Well, looks like we won't have to make the trip to your tribes then. Everyone, this iteration of the pilgrimage holds great importance to Natlan as it is now. You must pull together and work as one, creating the best atmosphere possible for all our participants.
So this is gonna be the first pilgrimage that the winners don't get sent to the Night Kingdom to fight the Abyss. This is gonna be the first pilgrimage where they just do this for fun, right? For competition's sake.
Uh-huh, sure. Don't know why you'd worry about this stuff. You're always so ready to pounce on and fight just about anything. Why, you even dare to disrespect the almighty Dragon Lord!
Remind me again, has Ahau done anything besides talk?
I'll send the dirtiest job his way right this instant. Oh no!
What are you doing to me, you son of a... hey! Let me go!
It's always a party with those three. Seems like we can check off the people of the Springs. Oh, wait, four! No, sorry, four.
Oh, wasn't that easy? Go to the Masters of the Nightwind. Actually, a little bit of a tangent here. I was looking at Mavuika there. It looks like her zipper like goes all the way down. It leads the eyes to like this area here that I'm like curious, like, okay, so it looks like there's a zipper on the back too that hasn't zipped up all the way, so does that mean like the zip, like her outfit is like in two halves and she puts on one half, puts on the second half, and then like zips it up? Wait, there's a zipper here too, so there's two zippers? How do you zip that up? Oh no, she's hiding her assets with her cool looking motorcycle, so like I can't figure out the answer scientifically by observation. But yeah, oh man, that looks very uncomfortable, a zipper that rides like right in your like taint. Ooh, I did not notice that before, and I'm kind of upset that I noticed, and I'll never be able to unnotice that. That's how her outfit works. Anyway, let's go to the Masters of the Nightwind. Right here. Okay, go this way. Let's do this a little bit faster. So Lolly's here. She's upset.
There she is.
I thought she said she was gonna go to sleep.
See, Lolly! Didn't you say you were going to get some more sleep?
Yeah, that's what I just
Why
said.
are you still here?
The chief came to me for help just now. Not like I can just ignore someone in need and go back to bed, now can I?
You should get some coffee. Maybe that'll wake you up.
What? You didn't tell him that you stayed up all night?
I just told him about Shibalanke's imminent return, and told him to be prepared. There was no need to mention anything else.
Right. You've still got a reputation to maintain, huh? Can't have people thinking Granny Eatstily would lose sleep over something like this.
Now you're making fun of me too, huh? So even children are ridiculing me now. This cannot stand.
I think at this point we still don't really know how old Paimon nor Lumine is. All we know is that for a while she's been rejected whenever like alcohol is concerned, so it is kind of like assumed that she's like less than 20, 21. I don't know what the age people are allowed to drink alcohol at in China. But in Canada it's 18, so and yeah, we don't know how old Paimon is. She could be like a really old being like Sitlali. She could be like thousands of years old and she's just like super stupid. She's just like Baby Yoda, where she's like a couple hundred years old, but is still a baby for some reason. Has a mentality of a baby.
And you? Do you also think I'm just trying to keep up appearances?
Nope, not me. Would never think that.
And you too. What about you, Mavuika?
She's like breaking the fourth wall. And you too, person on the other side of the screen. Is that what you think of me?
No, of course not. Relax, Sitlali. Xbalanque was no ordinary person. He loved this land as much as we do and managed to forge a miracle through the ruler of death. I don't think he'll give us too hard a time.
Even though I've never known him, I feel the same way.
If that's what even the two of you think, then my worrying seems even more unnecessary. All right, I get it. That's just the kind of paranoid old hag I am. That means I can go get some shut-eye then. You can take a look around yourselves. And if you need any help, feel free to go find the chief. Or Auroron. The chief should be overseeing the preparation of the woven scrolls required for the tournament right about now. And as for Auroron, I believe he said he was going to do some handicrafts at the valley entrance.
Come on, you're making it sound like it's my first time here. Rest well and stop worrying so much. We'll discuss the tournament with Auroron.
All right then. Good night, everyone. And don't go thinking that Granny Eastley doesn't like hanging out with you just because she's not around all the time.
Okay, interesting. Why do we have to come here just to talk to Sitlali? We didn't even like tell the people here that there's a pilgrimage to be had. Okay, to be honest, the story it's not off to a good start. Everything feels a little bit on the contrived side, and they baited us into this with the idea of meeting Xbalanque and maybe that being a big deal, but then we've kind of just sidetracked it into this pilgrimage thing. And the story hasn't really progressed, even though we kind of like been around and completed a few objectives already. We still don't know what's gonna happen to Xbalanque.
What if I put this piece of rope here? Oh, and this wooden dummy.
And we still, I guess we're setting up for this pilgrimage, but nothing is really set up. We just kind of told people that it's a thing, and we already know it's a thing. I don't know why we ourselves have to be the one who did that. I guess it's to just get the characters into the... I don't know. That's the reason why I think the story is a bit contrived at the moment. What is this thing? Have we seen this thing before? It looks so funny.
No? Then what about this?
No way, bro.
Wait, it doesn't get talk?
That voice. Sounds like Auroron's talking to someone. Let's go see what he's up to.
He's talking to a weird bird thing.
What you up to, Auroron?
Is that like a Kukusaur chick or something? Like a baby Kukusaur?
Oh, hello.
Oh dear, oh dear.
But this one can talk like a parrot. Pirate? Why did I say pirate? Parrot?
A bird?
A bird? A plane? Superman?
No, a juvenile Kukasaurus.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
This one looks a little different from the others, though. Yeah, a very special look indeed.
Why does that one know how to talk and the other ones don't? Is he your pet, Auroron?
The heck are you on about?
Whoa, he's quick on his feet. That retort was instant.
He said
For
heck.
real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro?
He calls people bro.
Did Paimon just say something wrong?
Oh wow. No way, bro.
What the heck?
Don't worry about him. He's just... how should I describe him?
Very derisive. Don't tell me he's also some kind of elder. He definitely seems Pretty important.
No, he's an assistant at Aoife's clinic, and one of my friends. His name is Kakuku.
Kakuku.
The heck are you on about?
Is that not his name?
Oh, wow. No way, bro.
Oh, that's just the noises it makes. Seems like he's just repeating a few sentences over and over.
Yeah, that's what he does. Those are all Aoife's catchphrases, so Kakuku picked them up after hearing them day after day. The last time I delivered some vegetables to the people of the springs, I ran into Ahau, who was there for a soak in the hot springs. Ahau and Kakuku were stuck in an endless back and forth argument.
Wouldn't it have been more interesting is if they made it so that it was only Molani and Kachina fishing out the people, and for whatever reason Kanich and Auroron is here, and then we actually get to see this play out. Wouldn't that have been a little bit better? Whereas like he's referring to this funny, he's telling us about this funny interaction between these two, but we don't actually get to see it play out. It would be cool to actually, if they just showed us this, right? Show instead of tell. Sounds like a schoolyard squabble.
Eventually, Ahau got really agitated and just started immediately shouting, "No, you!" no matter what Kakuku said.
How unbelievably childish. No less than I'd expect of a How. Even I have rarely witnessed things like that.
They went on like that for an entire afternoon.
Wait, how do you know that? Did you stay and listen to them the whole time?
Yeah, I did. It was so dumb I couldn't look away.
You're more patient. You're a more patient man than I'm most.
Anyway, I'm here because I'm trying to capture Shibalanke.
Capture?
Capture,
Shibalanke?
huh? Wild choice of words.
Then how about hunting for Shibalanke?
Sorry, you're trying to do what now?
We've never seen someone so ancient come back to life before, right? So I wanted to see if I could intercept him. See, this is the trap that I made. I've used it before. It's quite good at catching wild animals. Don't worry though. I've already told everyone that there's a trap here, so they won't get too close. See, I've even made a notice board.
Wouldn't Shibalanke be able to see that?
Good luck catching anyone with this. And what are you planning on doing with the poor guy when you catch him anyways? Stick him in a stew?
No. I just want to see what he looks like, and then I'll probably invite him to our tribe as a guest.
I'll admit, I didn't take you for the actively hospitable sort.
Well, a chance like this doesn't come every day. I wanted to give it a try, so I also made these little handicrafts.
He says that, yet all of these look like a hunter's lethal handiwork.
I see. In that case, I wish you success. If you do manage to catch a wild Shibalanke, please, let me know. I'd love to come and watch the fun.
What happened there with Paimon? Did she just like broadcast her like mind to everyone? Is she telepathic now, or is that just for like our sake, our like the player's sake, to be able to know what she's thinking? That was really weird. Was she like telepathically communicating with the traveler there? Is that what happened? Did Mavuika hear that?
Hey, not you too!
If the real Shibalanke does show up, a trap like that won't hurt him. We all have faith in him. After all, he was the first Archon of this land.
That's right. That's also why I stuffed several layers of cushions and hay in there. If he really triggers the trap, he can just sprawl out and take a nap.
If Mavuika is as strong as she is, you'd assume that the previous Pyro Archon would be maybe like similar in power level as Mavuika. Mavuika is like pretty rigged, so would the little trap like this really do anything? You're such a strong like person.
For real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro?
Bro.
Bro, stop! You're driving Paimon insane over here!
That's what Ahau did, and now Paimon's doing it.
Oh, wow. No way, bro.
Bro, no way, bro.
Well, if you got time for this, then you finished prepping for the tournament, right?
You took the words right out of my mouth, Paimon.
Ah, so that's it. Sorry, I didn't know that's what you wanted to ask about. We, Masters of the Nightwind, are broadly responsible for the woven scrolls and mental support. I have expertise in exactly neither of those, so I joined the logistics team. I provided some amazing supplies. The others even praised me for the quality of my produce and even asked me about how to grow such great fruits and vegetables. I was very happy.
You've gotten quite good at dealing with people.
Yeah, little dangly legs. I guess Paimon's also got little dangly legs too. But Paimon just floats, whereas this guy's like flapping for dear life just to like stay afloat.
Yes, I think I've rediscovered a bit of that feeling I had in my childhood.
Seems like things here are going smoothly. In that case, we'll check on how things are going elsewhere. See you later, Auroron.
Bye, Auroron! Good luck with the capturing Shibalanke.
See
See you later!
you later. Oh man, every time I look at Mavuika now, it reminds me of that zipper. Ugh, it just makes me like, I can't even, like, it makes my sitting like
So he
uncomfortable.
also knows how to say goodbye. See you later then, bros.
Bro.
All right. See you later, my bros.
My bro.
Oh, Mavuika. Oh, shoot. What are you doing here?
Shilonen, what a coincidence.
We're here to tell people about the pilgrimage. It's happening
hey there,
tomorrow.
Shilonen. Did you come here for work?
There's nothing around here though. Other than Aurora on his trap, I mean.
Auroron. Did he sell me out? I thought I asked him to not tell anyone that I was here.
We were just passing by and you revealed yourself.
Nope, he didn't mention you at all.
That's so.
She's avoiding me. There are a few big pieces of equipment we need for the tournament, and I've been wanting to ask her to make them. I went straight to her place because I was worried she might refuse, but each time there was nobody home, and the neighbors said that she was busy. Turns out, she was here.
Lolin's tent is nearby too.
Wow, she literally ran away from home just to avoid taking work from you.
Okay, that's enough about me. What are you here for? Checking on pilgrimage prep progress?
Yes, and to see how everyone's doing while we're at it. Still, most everyone we've talked to so far has been pretty interested in Shibalanke.
Oh, Shibalanke? Did you just say Shibalanke?
Oh yeah, we said Shibalanke many times already.
Have you been so busy running away that you missed the whole memo about him?
You explained Shibalanke's imminent resurrection to Shilonen. I guess,
Yeah, I'm still trying to wrap my head around it, but if that's what Sitlali said, then it has to be true.
I guess maybe she wasn't asleep, so Sitlali wasn't able to dream walk into her dream and tell her about it.
Everyone's reaction makes sense too. Who wouldn't want to see the first Archon?
This isn't a bad time for it to happen either. The war has only just ended, and with their long-standing goals suddenly gone, people are feeling a little lost. I met a warrior from the People of the Springs near the Speaker's Chamber a few days ago. He spent the entire afternoon pacing around the area. I asked if anything was bothering him, and he said that he used to train for battle every afternoon. But now that the crisis is resolved, he doesn't know what to do with himself.
Continue to train for battle every afternoon.
Paimon can definitely see that. It's tough when what you've been doing all along suddenly stops being necessary.
What do you mean it stops being necessary? The Abyss isn't the only threat to Natlin. There's like other nations out there with their own ambitions and stuff that you might need to protect Natlin from.
That's why you want to hold the pilgrimage again, right? To help everyone find a new goal?
I guess not other nations, other like organizations. From maybe even within. Maybe there's like some weird stuff happening within Natlin that you might need to defend Natlin from. Who knows? Just because like the most recent threat has been dealt with doesn't mean there isn't any more threat in the future.
That's right. We will have competition take the place of ceaseless battle. It'll give us an outlet for our pent-up energy and offer a reward for the blood and sweat we've put into improving and growing. That's the meaning of the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame today and in the future.
Sounds pretty good to me. I am starting to like this new pilgrimage already. But, how do you feel, Mavuika?
About Shibalanke, you mean? It's okay, I guess.
Shouldn't you be, a little more nervous? He's our nation's progenitor. You sure he's not coming to just supervise your work?
You sound like someone who's finally gotten the chance to strike back after years of oppression.
Hey, don't put it like that. All right, maybe a little. It's not every day that someone who could bring you down a notch shows up.
I knew that's what you'd think. Don't worry. If the real Shibalanke does make an appearance, then naturally, I have my ways to meet him.
Really? How?
No spoilers just yet. Take a guess.
Your Pyro Archons have like this connected VPN that you connect to, and it has like a encrypted voice chat that you can join, like a chat room, and that's how you Archons like communicate.
Wait, you have a playful side too?
Traveler's face.
Of course she does. This whole glorious righteous leader thing is just one facet of her. And it's the side of her you've seen the most so far. But
Honestly, I feel like they did Beidou's character a little bit better with this whole thing, where she's like a leader, but also like kind of a cool friend. Like whenever we went to, I think it was when we were going to Inazuma, we had this whole like story arc where Beidou is like kind of shipping us there, kind of on the down low because it was illegal to like enter Inazuma at the time. And she's like really cool and stuff. She wants to drink with us and be friends with us all the time. But then when the time comes, they're being attacked or whatever, and she needed to put on like the boss hat, the captain's hat, the way, like the voice acting and everything, and the way like the character like commands everyone. It was really like shown. Whereas I guess right now, again, it was just like they keep telling us that, oh, she's a great leader, she's so righteous and glorious. But aside from like us seeing her do some crazy fighting here and there, we didn't really see any glorious leading of the people. She didn't like, there was no like showcase of her like kind of commanding like tribes and stuff to do things. What was there really? I feel like there wasn't. She just kind of went off to do her own thing, and then we got like a map of places to go to help out. So we didn't really get to see her kind of dictating where resources are going, where troops are going, what stuff to focus on first. Like, oh, we need to protect the supply line or something, or we need to bail out this group of people or something because they have a VIP that knows a specific information. Or there wasn't anything like that where she showed like glorious and righteous leader. She just like pretty much partnered with Traveler and did a bunch of explosions and Excaliburs onto a big enemy. That's about the glory that we saw. So we didn't really see any righteous leader out of her. I guess we did see her like kind of bring people back, but I don't really attribute that to leadership. It's just kind of like the story telling her, like making her the role of the person who can like bring people back. So that doesn't really show leadership, I don't think. So yeah, I think Genshin Impact has a big problem with a lot of showing and not telling. Nowadays, I feel like they did a better job back then.
Tragically, this is how my longtime companions think of me. Shilonen's always saying how awful I am.
Hey, don't just put words into my mouth like that. I've only ever said that you can be quite terrible sometimes.
Sure, whatever you say. Come on, Traveler, Paimon, let's head to our next stop.
Actually, now that I think of it, it might not be the point where Beidou was taking us to Inazuma. It might have been one of the limited time like events where I think she was having like a tournament of some kind. And that's when I think we first met Kazuha. And yeah, she wanted us to join her tournament or something like that. I think that was like right before like the whole Inazuma thing. So maybe that's why I got it mixed up.
Oh, and Shilonen? Now that you've been busted, Be sure to stop by my office and pick up the documents I left for you. I wrote down everything you need to do for the tournament.
That's a lot of stuff for her to like bring up by herself. Did she have someone here with her, helping her out, and that person just hid? Like Napicha? Is Napicha here?
Good night.
She's like having a picnic with Napicha.
And she's fallen asleep just like that.
Well, she's gotta wake up eventually. Let's go. Good night, Shalonen. And sleep well.
Everyone likes to sleep. Alright. We will head to the Flower Feather Clan and do the same thing over again. Alright. Are we just gonna tell, like... Are we just gonna get a little, like, moment where we're telling Chasuka to join the fight? And then we're gonna tell her, like, oh no, your sister is still not alive, unfortunately.
Doesn't seem like there's anyone around. They're probably all out and about.
Does that mean the preparations are going smoothly?
Of course, without a doubt. I'll be honest, I'm more concerned about how everyone's doing than how the preparations are coming along. The amount of rest they get will directly impact their tournament performance. It's my hope that everyone is eating and sleeping well, so they can enter the stadium full of anticipation.
What are you guys doing here?
It's Chaska. Superhero landing.
Oh, it's Chaska!
It's been a while. How have you been?
Alright, I guess.
Great!
Oh yeah, what Paimon said.
Things have been good on my end, too. How about you?
Same old, same old. Back to the grind. Flying around to break up fights when they break out. Taking walks with my family when I'm free. You know, the usual. That said, I haven't had much work to do lately.
Break up fights when they break out is an interesting choice of words for this sentence.
I take it that means there haven't been many fights?
I'm here to tell people to take a break when and break up the fights when they break up. And pump the brakes there, please.
Yeah, the war just ended and the bonds between people have grown a lot stronger in the process. Hard to start fights like that. I don't mind though. More time for me to zone out. I just sit at a lookout point and tend to my weapons. The fresh air is also great for my mood.
Sounds like you've been doing well then.
Glad to hear that.
What are you talking about? You should know the ups and downs I've been through better than anyone.
So, how have preparations been going here at the Flower Feather Clan?
Ah, so that's why you're here. In that case, I'll take you someplace where you can see the situation clearly. Follow me.
Okay. Go to the place. Up high. How high do you want it? Okay, we'll just fly. We'll just teleport up there.
So this is the place you had in mind. Quite the view.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can see our whole camp from up here. We trained like this back when we were fighting against the Abyss, too.
You can see people talking and laughing, some holding boxes, others pushing carts. Even some who are using some kind of special equipment to scan the skies.
It's you, Pyro Archon, and the heroes of Natlan too.
My name is Hope.
Ah, shucks. Heroes of Natland? Paimon's feeling kinda shy now.
What brings you to the Flower Feather Clan? Are you here to check on our work for the pilgrimage?
Oh yeah.
That's right. Everything going well?
Yeah.
Please, rest assured, everything is going off without a hitch. Everyone is in good spirits as well. Coach and her students are also here, so they've been helping out.
Coach? Oh, is Ian-san here too?
Ian-san's part of the other tribe that we have not met yet, so that's a little bit weird. Oh ho, here to inspect our handiwork then. I feel like this person, I don't remember how this person's voice sounded like, so I'm gonna give him like a little, or her little like a goblin voice. Lots of folks from the Flower Feather Clan have gone to train for the tournament, and my students just so happen to want to get some exercise, so I brought them along to help, huh? I'm always hanging around the Flower Feather Clans because the what was it, commune of plenty or something? Society of plenty? Hasn't been released, and it's in a future version of the game, so in order for me to be put into the story, I have to be somehow related to the Firefeather clan. I have students here, you see. The ruler of this tournament are different from before. We are here to compete, not to select the strongest warriors. Everyone finds that quite novel, and is taking it very seriously, treating it like a completely new type of challenge. Look, they're all over there.
Hey!
Hey.
Please rest completely and totally assured that with us here, we'll get all the tasks done on time. No problem and no questions asked.
So, no questions asked. What kind of things are you doing that requires no questions asked?
Whoa, they're all so reliable. Like coach like student, huh, Yeon-san?
Ah, you flatter me. We're just here to help, haha. The exercises are high frequency but low intensity, which is perfect for our training. I helped Aoife bring a whole sack of medical supplies from his clinic to the stadium yesterday. Didn't even break a sweat, easy peasy.
Didn't even break a sweat, you say?
Oh yeah. Yeah, Aoife was sure sweating a lot, though. Not that I blame him. Doctors don't need to be that physically strong, not even vets.
Especially not compared to the toughest coach in all Natlan.
Ah, tough, they say. Stuff like this isn't even in intermediate level.
And that's why they call you tough.
Because you
I
sound like
respect it, though.
tough.
I doubt I can think of anything that you can't do.
Paimon agrees. In fact, after staying in Natlan for so long, even we've begun to feel like there's nothing we can't do.
Whee!
So you think it's something about this place?
Yeah, exactly. Now Paimon often finds herself thinking, compared to those super tough battles we fought and won, this is nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Nothing at
I'm glad
all.
you feel that way. It's not often that people can focus on the silver lining after everything that's happened.
Being optimistic also tends to make people grow happier the longer they live. Keep up that attitude, and you'll go from strength to strength.
The wind is rising. I think I hear something on the air.
Do you really? With those big ears of yours, what are you hearing? What does your elf ears hear?
I'll head out on patrol. Have a nice chat, and just let me know if you need anything.
Okay. Sounds good. See you later. Oh, she's also an elf. And she's off. She really comes and goes like the wind.
I'd say that it's effortlessly cool moments like this that make her so endearing.
Well, what's next for you? You three look relaxed, so I assume you're pretty much done with all the important stuff.
We've already checked up on each of the tribes' progress, and everything is going smoothly.
And by each of the tribes, we mean the people of the Springs, the Masters of the Night Wind, and you guys, the not even you guys, the Flowerfeather clan. Not even the one tribe that we have yet to meet yet. But that's what all the tribes mean. We outsourced the other checking of the Children and Echoes and people, Scions of the Canopy, to other people.
Well, we
Because
didn't
they're not
quite get
important.
around to the Children of Echoes, but from what Kachina says and seeing how Shilonen's doing, it seems they're fine. No need to check up on them.
Don't worry. Things will be progressing over the collective of plenty too. Okay, so Ian-san gives us a little report. It's a collective of plenty. I keep forgetting what the word is.
So, that's it for the day. The only thing left to do for the next couple of days is persuade Shilonen to finish her part of the work.
Ooh, what kind of things are you gonna use to persuade her? Oh, I'd love to see the face she'd make if she heard you say that. Since you have time, why don't you give me a hand? As you already know, Mavuika, I'm responsible for designing the tournament's course. Well, it's almost complete, and I've built a mock course. Want to do a trial run?
Wait, so you mean we can get a sneak peek at what the competition will be like?
Ew. Indeed. You know that Mavuika can't personally participate in the tournament, right? As the Archon, she must serve as both host and judge. And as special supervisors, you can't sign up either, so this is your best chance to experience the course. Oh, so we get to do the course, but it doesn't really mean anything. We don't actually get to compete with the other NPCs.
Say no more, or my hair might spontaneously combust. Come on, just show us the course already.
Alright, follow me. Quest complete after the peace. Quest complete. A new pilgrimage. Return to the stadium for the sacred flame of the sacred flame. Wait, are we gonna do a course or what? At Ian-san's request, you and Mavuika help test the competition process. So, if I finish the course, Ian-san meant that she finished the course all the way at the stadium and not here. I thought it was gonna be around here. Wow, how did you travel from here all the way here so quickly? Do you also have access to waypoints that I don't know about? Okay. And also, like, earlier when Kachina was like, yeah, we finished all our stuff all the way here. That's why I came here to hang out with Molani. Like, how did she travel across? You'd think, like, if this is all little cities, like, narratively speaking or lore speaking, like, maybe these are, like, hundreds and hundreds of kilometers apart. It's just that the game representing these, tribes kind of fit them together for kind of like gameplay's sake, right? Making them so close. You'd think like if this was if you imagine this to be as realistic as possible, all these would be like very, very, very far apart. All these biomes would be gigantic and be very like where the people have settled will be very, very far apart, and it'll take like, I don't know, days to weeks to travel from one place to another. But they seem to just like, I don't know, teleport everywhere. Wherever the character is needed, I guess. Maybe there's a way to like enter the Night Realm or Night Kingdom and then pop up somewhere else that we haven't been privy to yet. And that's how these characters are popping in and out without waypoints. Whee! Alright, what do you got here? What? What? Why did the camera just zoom in like that? Whee! Whoop!
Time to go.
Yeah. I'm still kind of mad that you can't aim directly downwards when you're using Auroron, or anyone for that matter, actually. Here you go. What lies before you is a mock-up of the course that will be used for the upcoming tournament.
You mean this entire thing?
Oh yeah.
If it's for the pilgrimage, it's gotta be grand.
Oh, that's right. I've designed this to make use of the stadium's maximum capacity, and I've given thought to every space, every placement, and every dimension. See this kindling? Contestants will have to chase it throughout the competition, encountering all kinds of terrain, and they'll prove themselves by using their abilities to overcome anything and everything that stands in their way. That's the focus of this course. Ew, so that's the kind of competition this is.
Yep, this round counts as a knockout round. There'll be other events as well, and the 8 contestants with the highest total scores will move on to the final individual battles.
Oh, you're keeping those?
Yeah, everyone loves a good duel. It really gets the adrenaline pumping and allows people to go all out with their skills. A warrior should always feel fortunate to meet their match on the battlefield, even if it only happens once in their life. No one can resist such a good fight.
That's the most Natland thing Paimon's ever heard. This tournament too. It's just so... you.
I don't really understand what Paimon means by that, but sure, we'll go with it. Oh, why do you say that? No, Ian-san is on my side, it seems like.
Well, the competition's all about chasing the kindling, and you're all chasing something too, right?
Right? Oh, that's a good metaphor. That'll come in handy when I'm explaining my ideation process later.
Well, I'm glad you found this helpful.
The benefits of having Paimon and Traveler as friends and teachers. Alright, well, judging by your faces, well, you look like you're raring to go, Mavuika. So why don't you try first, huh?
No problem. I'll go get ready.
Okay, we get to play as her. I guess it is her story quest, right? So it makes sense if we play as her.
Whoa, Mavuika looks so excited. She must really be looking forward to this.
She might be a little too excited about the competition. Dun dun dun.
Do you think that she seems a little bit different after the war and all?
Well, you'd think like she was gonna like freaking sacrifice herself for all of Natlin, and she kind of like got off scot-free because of the captain's plan. So you'd think that she'd be like really, I don't know if she'd be happy about that, but she'd appreciate that she was able to like come out of this with her life. I don't know.
Like, you know, maybe in her sense of playfulness, she seems less serious than before.
Yeah, because there isn't
More
anyone
willing
trying to
just
kill her.
loosen up and have fun.
Nope, you're not hallucinating. I agree.
Oh, you heard too? So Paimon's right?
No, Paimon, you're left. Yeah, that's the side of her that she hid during the war. Has now come out. Makes sense, though. Everyone wants to unwind a bit after accomplishing an important goal. She earned it, haha.
Oh, so that's why you called us over. It's all part of your grand plan, huh?
Yeah, not exactly. I did expect Mavuika to take this one. Though, so I thought I also planned some other events for you. So considerate, coach. Spare the flattery. It's a little awkward if you end up complaining that you're tired later.
Wait, Coach, what about Paimon? Does she not even get to be a substitute?
We got something else for you, Paimon. You may not yet meet the basic criteria for even begin training. Practice a few more years and come back, then we'll see.
Aw, come on!
We need to give Paimon some big biceps.
I'm ready.
Then Ian-san will respect her. Alright, huh? Where did she go to get ready? She just left for a little bit and came back. Hold the elemental skill to have Mavuika summon the ride her flames strider. Strider? Flames strider? Flames strider? Thanks to Mavuika's diligent performance feedback, as well as the redesigned Shilolin's repeated modifications, the Flame Strider now has the following functions. I think they should put a dash between Flame and Strider to kind of like make that obvious. But I guess that's just me wanting things to be like, yeah, to be easily like understood. Traveling up cliffs, jet skiing for a short period, high-speed ramming capabilities, and the expert manipulation of phlogiston to ride spirit ways. Just chills on her bike. What if her hair gets caught into like the wheel? That would be pretty bad. Or does she have like protagonist wind that keeps her hair from getting caught in anything? Or maybe her hair is so strong that it will never get caught in anything. So strong and silky and slippery that nothing like gets caught. It gets caught in nothing. Start challenge. Okay. Wow, consistent Mavuika.
Bad commentary, huh?
Couldn't read that
Very
at all.
nice.
Whoa. Oh yeah, she can climb walls too. They want me to go above the hat. Oh,
It's a piece of cake.
what do you mean?
Huh? Did you hear that? Ah! Enemies incoming! Be careful!
Just do donuts. Boom, 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 boom. Seems like we've disturbed some kind of something. Shouldn't pose a problem for you. Ow.
Pyroclastic surge!
We're on the road. We're on
I
the
gotta
rainbow
say, this
road.
is pretty interesting.
Oh, she slashes people.
Yeah! You said you wanted to challenge people, so let them rise to the challenge!
Oh, maybe I did that a little too fast. Course complete, huh?
Good job, contestant! Here, have some water!
Now that was exciting.
You're too kind. Thank you, my dear audience. And thank you, Coach.
Well, what do you think? First things first, let me just say that the enemies at the end were definitely not part of the plan. The device never did anything before.
Maybe it can't detect anyone under a certain height.
In which case, you would have been fine too. Stupid Paimon.
Oh, good point.
Wait, what does Paimon have anything to do with anything?
It's a solid course, but there are a number of small problems.
Small problem like these two. They're so small.
For example, take the chase at the start. I feel like it's too short to separate the best from the rest. Why don't you find a few more people to test it out and adjust the distance based on their feedback?
Does everyone pull out a motorcycle? I don't understand.
Ooh, you're really thorough. And yeah, getting multiple opinions is a great idea.
Also, about the vertical section.
There was a
only
vertical
so-so,
section?
and contestants might get dizzy from the sudden change of direction, which might cause some of them to fall if they get motion sickness.
Well, they should have changed their body to be able to handle that.
Also,
Got it. I got it all down here. I wrote it all down. Couldn't have spotted any of those issues without actually running the course. Thank you for your help, Mavuika. I'll keep making improvements based on these suggestions. She's just a little gremlin. I'm gonna make it better. That reminds me of something I was talking to Traveler about, actually. I've also got a ball launcher here. Want to give it a try?
A ball launcher?
Is this one of those other events that you mentioned? Yep. Ball sports are also a proud ancient tradition here in Natlin. I've decided to use one for an event.
it's been a long time since I saw gear like this. This game can be played by 2, 3, or 4 people.
Or 5,
And
or
it's a fun
6,
one.
or 7 people. Or 8 people.
Want to give it a try?
I'm game. Happy to play with you.
Great. I'll be your opponent then.
Are we doing like Tron stuff? Is she gonna like Tron us? In that case, get into positions, you two, and I'll start the clock. Whoever has the higher score when the clock runs out wins. If you're ready, begin! We're not ready.
You can beat her.
Beat her? That's an interesting choice of words. Try out the ball launcher with Mavuika. What am I launching? Hey, Mavuika, do you want to see me spin? Ooh, now I'm glowing just like you were.
Thank you for agreeing to be my opponent.
You know how to thank me. Oh, how to go here. Start challenge. Use normal attacks to repel the ball being launched at you during the challenge. Get the timing down and return as many shots as possible. So we're playing Star Wars then. Yeah. 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 We're like Genji, we're activating our reflect. Yeah. 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 Oh, it's a tie.
That was a thrilling game. Paimon was on the edge of her seat.
I managed to force the Great Pyro Archon to a draw.
Indeed you did. I've noticed that you're very good at games.
Oh yeah,
And
I love video
now that I found
games.
such a great opponent, we've got to have a rematch sometime.
She was going easy on us. That should also be enough data and feedback on my end for now. Thanks for all the help, everyone. That wasn't feedback at all. We got draws right away. Shouldn't there be a way to like split it so that clear winner and loser would be found?
No, we should be thanking you.
Oh, everyone's
Both
thanking
the mock
everyone.
course and the ball launcher were fantastic. I didn't know you were so good at making things like this.
Ah, you flatter me. It wasn't all my handiwork. I contracted out a part of the work you gave me to Shiloden. She was a little reluctant, but once I mentioned that you were the one who had asked me to find the helpers, she volunteered to help.
Oh, looks like I also have you to thank for her negative views about me. How much would you say you contributed? 30%?
Absolutely not. I'd say 10 at most. Please do not blame your problems on me. Your attendance was a pleasant surprise, Traveler Paimon. I didn't think you'd have time to try the ball launcher out for at least a few more days. Thanks for coming.
You know what they say, embrace the unexpected.
Thanks for having us, Ian-san. Well, I'm just glad that you had fun. In that case, let's call this a day. I need to get it going now. Those improvements won't make themselves, so, see you later.
Bye, see you soon.
Okay, see you later. Goodbye, coach. Oh, okay, I'm walking away now. Don't look at my back of my head.
See you soon, coach.
Okay.
It's not every day I get to call Yansan that. Did you see the look on her face? She almost jumped out of her own skin.
What a silly person.
You kinda enjoy messing with people, don't you?
Really? I never noticed. Anyway, we've been out and about for so long. You must be hungry. Come on, let's go get some grub. My treat.
Well, okay, Paimon takes it all back. You're the best person ever.
Okay, Paimon loves food, I see. Paimon, food. Food, Paimon. Wait, we're going to the... Wait, why are we coming here? I thought we're getting food. Dying with Mavuika. At Ian-san's request, you and Mavuika help test the... Oh, wait, that's probably just for this part of the quest. Lower 18 meters. Dine with Mavuika. Ayoo!
Hey there, boss. I'm here with some guests.
You're the boss.
I'll have the usual.
That's a big table for like 2.5 people.
Ah, Pyro Archon. Welcome, welcome. It's been a while. Glad to see you with our new heroes, too.
Boss, this is the Traveler, and this is Paimon.
Yeah, boss. Nice to meet you, boss.
Hi there.
Greetings to you both as well. You'll have the same as before, then?
Ah, we worked out today, so yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, it was a workout, alright, huh?
So what is the usual?
We can just have some snacks, Paimon. Paimon already eats too much as it is, huh?
Oh, come on, Traveler. You've never been so stingy even when we were low on Mora, so why are you going after Paimon's food now that someone's treating us?
Her face.
You two are a riot. I get where the Traveler's coming from, though. You're too cute not to tease, Miss Paimon.
Paimon?
If someone's down in the dumps, your banter can cheer him right up. And that's not just from me, by the way. I've heard it from plenty of other people.
For real? So, were you teasing Paimon on purpose, Traveler?
A little tongue that comes out. Of course, you can eat as much as you want.
Just leave it to us. Please wait a moment. Your food will be out shortly.
Okay. I like
All right,
food.
eat your fill, Paimon, but just remember, the tournament is in 3 days, so try and make sure your food coma is finished by then.
What? Food coma? Huh. Don't know what you're talking about. Paimon will be there on time, don't you worry.
Seems like you've also grown fond of teasing Paimon too, Mavuika.
Don't worry, in the event that you do oversleep a bit, I have my ways of waking you up.
With violence.
Really? You do?
With more food.
Speaking of your ways, Mavuika, you still haven't told us about how you plan to find Shibalanke.
Oh, that? It's actually quite simple.
I just call him on his cell phone.
Shibalanke is a native of Natlan. The records speak of him as a wise, brave, and upright man, and refer to him as the first son. People like that tend to be like me, passionate about competition. The more they disdain dishonest ways of winning, the more they'll celebrate a fair victory. You could call that a trait shared by all the heroes of Natlan. They're full of energy and passion, and despise victories born of deceit. Conversely, they're constantly drawn to things that are full of hope and excitement.
You mean Shibalanke might want to take part in this upcoming pilgrimage?
It's not a matter of might. He will. It's precisely because such an important figure will be participating that we must prepare the best tournament possible. Checking in on the various tribes was also to ensure that we'll be prepared to give him a warm welcome. So, all we need to do is to look for him in the stadium on that day. As the first Pyro Archon, he should have no problem running away with the whole competition.
Oh, okay.
But isn't it a bit unfair for the Pyro Archon themselves to participate in such a tournament? After all, everyone else is just an ordinary human.
When Shibalanke ascended to Archonhood, he did so as a human. I see no problem in allowing him to participate in this event as a human from ancient times. Also, my ineligibility for this event is not due to being Archon, but due to my obligation to serve as host and judge.
Huh. That's kind of like your life as Archon. You haven't lost your human side, you're just too busy to indulge it.
Why is she looking at Traveler while she's saying that? Is Traveler an Archon too?
Oh, another good summary. I'll be sure to write it down and include it in my autobiography.
You're working on an autobiography?
No, I was joking. Even Xbalanque didn't write one, so why would I? Still, if on the off chance I ever did write one, you two definitely be in it.
Oh my goodness, only good things, I hope.
Then, can Paimon have a super long title?
Sure, as long as you want.
The restaurant owner walks towards you with massive plates piled high of the food, I guess.
So many dishes and such huge portions, too! Paimon spies mountains of meat as well! Wowee!
Wowee! Oh
You
wow,
know
look at
this
that.
is just a normal breakfast, right?
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Our Archon's always had a healthy appetite.
It's like Goku.
Please enjoy the food while it's still hot. Food never tastes as good once it gets cold.
Unless it's ice cream. The diligently prepared dishes are extremely delicious, and the two of you immediately begin to dig in. And before you know it, Mavuika has polished off half of the grilled meat with elegance, serenity, and astonishing alacrity. Paimon turns towards you with a frightened look. She realizes that she has met a truly terrifying opponent. From this day forth, Paimon can no longer claim the crown of the greatest meat eater. My belly!
Judging the state Paimon ate herself into, I assume you'll be staying someplace close by.
Oh yeah, someplace with a good toilet, I hope.
Is that okay? Actually, since it's so beautiful around here, we were planning to stay in the area for a few more days anyway. See the sights and all that.
Of course you can. I'll go arrange some accommodations for you then.
Ooh. Mavuika leaves the table briefly before coming back and taking you to your lodgings. You stay here now, okay? Don't be doing anything weird.
All right, I'll leave you here. Have a good rest.
Okay, you have a good rest of your day, too.
Alright, good night! How do you feel? Want another drink?
Nah, I'm good. I'm, like, totally full.
Then how about some dessert? Paimon still wants something sweet.
Aw, you're the sweetest thing, Paimon. Oh
Why
no.
are you looking at Paimon like that? There's always room for dessert.
Silly Paimon.
Lord Xbalanque is coming back, huh? Oh, I didn't see that coming. Wait, what's that look on your face? Don't tell me you don't even know who Xbalanque is!
What kind of idiot do you take me for? I was just thinking about it.
Woman in deep thought.
I mean, we just managed to defeat the Abyss for good and fulfill the wish of all the citizens of Natlan, past and present. So, why is he coming back now, of all times?
Yeah, why didn't he come back earlier and help with the fight? Jeez.
Yeah, if he's here to help, the war's already over. And if he isn't... I just had a terrifying thought. What if he's actually some kind of villain who's come to steal our victory? Isn't that how the novels usually go?
What? No, don't be ridiculous. Novels are just fiction. Don't you dare slander our great hero. You're talking about Lord Xbalanque here, the one everyone calls the First Son.
They've mistranslated that. It's actually first son, as in S-O-N. So it's the first son of Krypton.
Also, even if what you said were true, I don't think our Archon would lose. We all saw that one punch of hers. The
One
power in it was
punch!
like...
Yeah, I agree, but I bet Lord Xbalanque is no slouch either. Say, if they fought, who do you think would win?
Whoever had a good night's sleep the night before.
Well, you got me there. Well, as someone living in this age, I've got to vote for our Archon, right? Live in the now, seize the day, and all that.
Man, now that you mention it, a fight between those two is bound to be a terrific one. Huh, what I wouldn't give to watch.
All right, enough with that nonsense. It's already super late. If we keep hyping ourselves up, neither of us are going to get any sleep tonight.
Ooh, they're gonna sleep tonight, I see.
The way they're talking about the Archons dueling each other almost makes it sound like a beetle battle.
Way more exciting than a beetle battle, that's for sure.
Yeah, they really do love their contests of strength here in Natlan.
I'm looking forward to the tournament myself. How will the matches go, and who's going to come out on top? Thinks traveler in this while she poses and looks distantly into the distant. Will the legendary Shibalanke really participate? If he wins the whole thing, will Mavuika preside over the victory ceremony too? The more I think about it, the more interesting it gets.
Alright, Paimon's done eating. Let's head back and get some sleep.
Paimon done eating? Impossible. You and Paimon spent the next 3 days strolling around, eating, drinking, and relaxing. And the last day, the day of the tournament arrives.
Time sure flies, huh? The tournament's taking place tomorrow morning, so let's get some sleep while we can.
Wait, what? I thought we already just slept. Return to your accommodations and rest. Okay. Right here, right here. We actually get to see the inside of that little house. Oh, no, we don't. And then it was the next day.
Wake up! The tournament's about to start!
Oh, dang. That voice. Oh, it's Paimon. Wait, the tournament?
Oh no! We've overslept! Only a little bit, but... Okay, wash up and pack your things. We gotta go!
Don't rush me, Paimon. I don't do well, rush. I'll forget things.
I can't believe it! Mavuika totally called it! How could we have been so careless?
Oh no, we were in a food coma.
Is this what people mean when they say you get so excited before a trip that you struggle to sleep the night before only to miss setting out the next day?
Oh no, we done goofed.
Hey there. How are you feeling?
Oh, hey there. I'm feeling great.
Mavuika, why are you here? Isn't the tournament about to begin?
She's here to give us a ride. We know it's our fault. We're really sorry. Oh my god.
Yeah, we're about to start. I'm here to pick you up.
Who? Do we get to ride on your motorcycle?
Put on your helmets and get on the bike.
Oh, okay. Wait, is Paimon gonna have a little helmet?
Huh? Can we make it in time?
I'll hang on to you. Paimon, don't worry. Paimon doesn't count as a passenger, so we're not overloaded.
We'll take a shortcut. Sit down and sit tight. You can hold on to my waist if you get scared.
I'm kind of like still mad that they gave Traveler like pyro powers, but she doesn't have like a crazy like device like everyone else does to be able to traverse like Natlin stuff. It would be cool if like you can maybe equip one of them or something that's part of this land, kind of like how you can dive underwater in Fontaine and stuff for like open world traveling and stuff. It would be nice if like I was thinking in my head the way it could be done was that if you finish the tribal story quest, then you get access to like whatever the dinosaur's ability there or something, and maybe you can equip one or the other depending on which one you like. So yeah, I would probably equip the Kukusaur one and just like fly around. But yeah, that was never a thing. I was so like looking forward to something like that. Like that felt like the direction things were going since they hid Pyro Traveler from the players until like this whole war is done. I thought they were gonna make it something special, but it still ended up being kind of lame. Oh, ooh. This is the road, this is the rainbow road.
We're speeding, right? We have to be speeding.
Oh, come on! If this counts as speeding, Mualani would have been arrested a long time ago.
Mualani?
She's trusted her life to you for so long, but only today has she realized just how unhinged the two of you are.
The two of you? Who's the two of you? Hey guys, check me out. Ooh, hey guys, check me out.
Huh? Barbados? Right, I almost forgot that you're friends with him.
I guess Mavuika
and the
doesn't
other
know
Archons
who
too. Introduce me when we
Barbados.
get the chance, would you? Never hurts to make some new friends.
Sure, our friends are yours too.
Because
Don't open your mouth so wide. The venue is just up ahead. Sit tight.
because Mavuika, I guess all Natlin people has never really left Natlin until now, because they lose their powers. So it is kind of safe to assume that Mavuika doesn't know who the other Archons are. It is us. Vroom.
Woohoo! And safe! Just in time, too.
We won the bet! We won the bet!
What did you guys win?
That's right.
up a how. Yeah, pay up a how.
Yeah, how? Pay up.
Darn it.
How do you like that? A short Flame Strider show to start us off, and to introduce and welcome Natlan's great friend Tumaini.
Hello, that's us.
Sure pulled off that stunt pretty neatly.
How can you call that a stunt? Wait, what do you mean, pulled it off? That wasn't supposed to be part of the show?
Everyone, welcome back to the pilgrimage of the return of the Sacred Flame. Once more, I will say a few words before we begin. Bored? Heard it all before? Not to worry. We're doing things differently from now on. The Abyss no longer threatens us day and night as it once did. My comrades, my friends, thank you for your hard work and sacrifice. We have achieved a lasting victory. A new day has dawned on Natlan.
A big part of the sacrifice was from the captain, but I guess other people don't know about that.
Yeah! Alright!
Are they practicing like social distancing or something? Or there's like so few people in this arena. You think it'd be packed.
From now on, the pilgrimage will no longer serve as the prelude to a war waged to defend our land. However, many aspects of it will remain the same. It remains a trial to determine the strongest among us, as well as a stage upon which to showcase your individual growth. Today marks the beginning of yet another legendary saga, one written in the triumphs of the victors. So without further ado, let the tournament begin!
Woo!
Yeah!
Yeah, that sounds awesome. Whoa!
Heck yeah! Who's gonna be the new champion?
Well, they're using the word heck a lot now. Are they starting to like start adding like swear words in this?
Now then, you two. You'll be the mobile supervisors, moving with the contestants as they progress, and making sure that everything is proceeding fairly and in good order.
Okay, so what do we do when things aren't proceeding fairly and in good order? What do we have authority to do? Can we murder people?
Leave it to us! We're the best adventurer and travel guide duo you'll ever meet!
Oh, and one more thing. I believe I've mentioned this already, but if you find any leads on Lord Shibalanke, please pass them on to me.
How do I pass it along to you if I'm actually watching the people at the tournament? Do I just send Paimon? Is it just Paimon comes and tells you? You have like a phone number or something I can like contact real quick? You give us like walkie-talkies or something? How do I contact you? Will do.
Thanks. I'm counting on you.
All right.
Let's go check on everyone and see if we can find any leads on Shibalanke before things kick off.
Chibaranke. Okay, I'm only traveler here. I can attack still. Hey, Ian-san. What's with these people? They look sad. Hey, how are you guys doing?
Hi there, Ian-san.
Oh,
Are you gonna participate in the tournament?
it's Paimon. No, as the designer of the course, that's out of the question. I'm here to cheer everyone on and monitor the pre-event warm-up. Contestants must limber up properly if they don't want to get injured.
That's fair. Can we ask you something then? You know about Lord Shibalanke's resurrection, right?
Right?
Have you seen anyone with that kind of aura over here?
Yeah, the others told me about it, huh? I've kept an eye out, but I haven't noticed anything unusual. At least I haven't seen any contestants whose strength or skill is clearly a cut above the rest.
Got it, thank you. We'll keep asking around then.
Oh, okay. You're welcome. Wait about one moment. You warm up as well. You'll be running alongside them in the stadium, so you got to be going prepared, okay? Oh, okay. Stretch. Lower. Again. I'm good. Meow, meow, meow. Yen-san corners you and course the two of you into something. All right, you're good. You may go.
Thank you, Coach. Paimon feels like even her blood is boiling.
Oh no, Paimon, you're sinking. What are you thinking about, Paimon? Warming up before our competition is extremely important. Don't ever forget. All right, let's go to the next one. Ayum. Where exactly do they want me to go? How do I get up there? Can I go into these doors? Yeah, nope. I don't have any like movement abilities to be able to like go up. So how do I actually go? Oh, this way. I guess I haven't really actually explored this place well enough to kind of know exactly where to go to get up onto the stands. It sounds like they want us to get up onto the stands. Hello, Ian-san. I'm just a little lost. Don't worry about me. How did they expect us to get up there? Is this door open? Nope. There are doors, though. I guess that one's not a door. Excuse me? Like, if I have access to, like, Auroron or someone, then I kind of understand what they want. Oh. Oh, we're going through. Wait, why did this door open up for me? Is something gonna happen here? Do they want to just climb up there? That doesn't sound... Excuse me, I randomly sneezed. That doesn't sound like the right way to do this. It's like climb. It's like, Euro coming through, don't mind me. There wasn't any other way to get up here but to climb on the pillars. Like, we don't have any movement abilities or anything either. Okay. Oh, there's Kachina. Ah, okay, we didn't actually have to come up here. We could have walked all the way around.
2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4.
4, 5, 6, 4.
How's the warm-up going, Kachina? Feeling good?
Yeah, I was the champion last time, and I'm gonna be the champion again.
Oh, hey, you two. Yeah, I'm feeling great. Ready to get out there and show 'em who's boss.
Good luck, bring it home, huh?
I'll give it my all.
You won last time against Molani of all people.
I don't know if I'll be able to win again, but as long as I learn something from the experience, that's enough of a win for me.
And you don't have to go to the Night Kingdom this time and die there.
Mindset is everything.
Yep.
I think she did die there, right? She wasn't able to get resurrected, so we had to go there and, like, find her spirit to resurrect her or something like that.
Oh, by the way, have you seen anyone who seems like Lord Shibalanke?
Lord Shibata what?
Lord Shibalanke? I don't think so.
He's like, I don't even know how he looks like. That person over there could be Lord Shibalanke for all I know.
A powerful figure like him is sure to attract attention wherever he goes. Like Moalani and Kanich, only even more so.
Like Molani and Kanich combined.
I haven't seen anyone like that, though. So he probably hasn't passed this way.
All right. Thanks, Kachina. We'll go take a look around. Focus on taking care of yourself as well as winning.
I will, thank you.
Okay, well, talk to you later, okay, Kachina? You, good luck, break a leg, haha. Okay. There's 2 more, it looks like. Wait, do they just want me to climb over? Right. Whoop. Whoop. Oh, Sitlali's here. Is Sitlali in the tournament? Hiya! I feel like it's not fair if Sitlali's in the tournament. She's supposed to be super strong, right? She always beats up other people's students.
Woo!
She wasn't in the previous tournament, was she?
Oh? Well, hey there, Traveler and Paimon. What brings you here?
To see the lovely Miss Itzli.
You...
Why do we seem to be like a little bit
selling.
more flirty and stuff this time around. We seem to like constantly messing with everyone and flirting with everyone for whatever reason.
The Traveler means it! Still, Paimon didn't think you'd be taking part, Sitlali. Given who you are you sure it isn't against the rules?
Though not a violation per se, what it will be is an unpleasant surprise for the youngsters. Normally I stay out of this kind of event. Don't want to put too much pressure on everyone else. But we're celebrating the end of the war here, so I'll give the occasion the respect it deserves.
Good luck then! Make sure you show off your super majestic side, alright?
Alright.
Well, aren't you the sweet talker today? Too much syrup on your pancakes this morning? Anyway, thank you both. I'll remember your words of encouragement and do my best.
So, what was that? Ha! Thing all about? Some kind of strange ritual?
She was concentrating her special beam cannon, Paimon.
Of course not. I was using my power to search for Lord Xbalanque.
Did you find him?
To be more precise, I was trying to look for him in the world of souls. After all, I also have no idea what he might look like.
Yeah, it could be that random guy over there for all we know.
Still, nothing so far. But why? He is the first Pyro Archon after all. Isn't it a given that he'll be revived with an unimaginably large amount of power?
Seems like we'll have to keep looking,
Yeah, we don't have any leads yet. We'll check for leads somewhere else. Good luck, Granny, and take care.
Okay, we'll see you later.
Be on your way now. Oh, and take care of yourselves too. Granny Eatsley will display her dashing self on the competition grounds soon enough.
Dang. We have like all these little conversations one after another, and it's like eating up so much time. I just looked over at my OBS and I've been streaming for an hour and 40 minutes. And Xbalanque is still not in the story. This tournament has yet to happen. And it's like, why? Why do you do this to us? Does this open? No, it doesn't. Wait, where do they want me to go then? So Sitlali was here. A little bit further than here? Is it gonna be Kanich? Oop, yeah.
Kanich, gonna take part in the tournament?
Of course, I wouldn't dream of missing such a rare opportunity.
Best of luck, you can do it! Where's the how, though?
I locked him in a chest. I'm going to win the tournament solely on my own merit. So he's not needed during the competition.
On a different note, have you heard anything about Lord Xbalanque?
I've looked all over, but haven't seen anyone that struck me as being on his level. Let's touch base again. Let's touch base again later then, okay? Sure. It could be that person for all we know. That could be Xbalanque trying to like flirt with this random girl. He's like a womanizer.
You're reliable as always, Kanich. We should go check with the others now, so we'll see you later. Good luck, and make sure you don't get injured.
He's like Frieren, or I guess Goku. He's just like suppressing his powers so that no one can sense him. That's how good he is.
Seems like we still haven't found any useful clues. Maybe we should just go back and check in with Mavuika.
Okay. Without him around, it's so peaceful and quiet. He's talking about a haha. Phew, not bad. Okay. Actually, did I talk to Sitlali at all? Afterwards? What does she say? Hey, Sitlali.
This'll be a walk in the park.
Ah, I can't even walk in the park. I find walks in the park hard. There's all these people. Sometimes they ask you things. Where was Kachina again? You had to go up one, right? How were you supposed to get to Kachina normally then? If not like climbing all over the place. Are one of you guys or girls Xbalanque? Are you Xbalanque? Just hiding amongst the people? Are you Xbalanque? Ah, there she is. Are you Xbalanque? Are you Xbalanque? Look at your arms. You must be Xbalanque. You're flirting with 3 ladies? Dang, Xbalanque. You're a womanizer.
Don't worry about me. I'll do my best.
Okay. Yeah, okay, well, let's talk to let's talk to Mavuika. Oh man, this is Xbalanque right here, isn't he? This is Xbalanque, isn't he? Look how cool he looks. He's got a cool design. And he looks different from every all the other NPCs. Did I actually accidentally find Xbalanque? He kind of has like hair like Mavuika too. I did actually expect to find. I'm like 97% sure this is Xbalanque because I have not seen any NPCs that look like this. He looks very unique. Hey Xbalanque, I found you. I knew you were here. I'm surprised he's a kid though. We never really see young like boy characters, I guess. Like for like kind of stronger designed characters. We generally see young girl characters like Kachina, and I guess the original ones are like Chi-Chi and Klee. But it'll be cool if they add like a really young, cool like kid character as like a boy. Hello. Oh, there's someone in chat. Were you in chat for a long time? Hello, how are you doing? I'm playing Genshin Impact right now, and I think I just found Shibalanke. He has the same eyes as Mavuika, so I wasn't actually not expecting to find him. Where's Mavuika? Is this door open? No. Is this door open? This is the door that opened earlier, right? Yeah, when we walked in here. Ah, there we go. So there was a point in going into this room.
We're back!
Ah, supervisors. Your report, please. How are the contestants
I
doing?
found Shibalanke! I found him! He was in the stand! He's a little kid!
Madam Host, the contestants are doing great, and the competition is proceeding as scheduled. However, when it comes to Shibalanke...
No, Paimon. We found him! We found him, I swear. That's the guy, I swear, that's him.
No leads, huh? The competition is almost about to begin, and there's still no sign of him?
It'll be funny if you can actually speak to that guy and be like, hey, you look kind of cool. Are you Shibalanke? And then this conversation changes a little bit. It's like, oh, we found him. And he'd be like, oh my god, Traveler, you're so cool. You found Shibalanke. Everyone else couldn't, and you could. You're like the best Traveler ever. Kind of like glazes a little bit more just because we found him.
Not what you expected?
Not necessarily. Still, let's go give everyone a warm welcome before we kick off. I believe we're all warmed up. Now, take your positions.
Oh, I'm kind of sad that I didn't see that chatter earlier. I think that chatter is gone now. Oopsies. Well, thanks for stopping by, Genshin XLX.
This iteration of the pilgrimage is the perfect chance for us to bid farewell to the past. Now go forth and soar. Faster, higher, stronger. Become a better version of yourself. Remember what brought you here and keep pushing forward. This tournament begins now!
Oh, cool.
Alright.
Well,
Ready or not, here I come!
Is that kid in any of these pictures? So that's Mavuika. Molani is wiping the floors with all these NPCs.
There's Mualani, a natural sports star. She's not gonna stop scoring anytime soon.
I've got this. This round's in the bag.
Kinich is with Kachina and Silali here. Which one of these people are gonna win? I don't see Shibalanke anywhere. It'd be cool if that kid is like somewhere here or somewhere in the background. You're like, oh my god. If for those who like found out about him like me, who saw him earlier, it's like, hey, I recognize that guy. But yeah, he's not in any of these. Time to leave them all in the dust.
Kinich is coming up to the trickiest parts of the course here. But is he slowing down? No! He's speeding up! Amazing!
How's he so fast?
See you later. Eat my dust.
The gap between our competitors has increased significantly. Could this mean? Oh! Contestant Kachina has suddenly appeared from the side.
Hey, that's not fair. I guess he's using his like grapple ability to move fast, so that's why she's able to pull out her like vehicle essentially. Someone just pulls out like a car.
This part's rough, but I won't give up.
So annoying.
She's just running. That's how powerful she is. She just uses her own 2 legs.
The competition has entered its final phase. Who will emerge victorious? We're about to find out.
So there's Mavuika in the back. Do we see that other NPC that we saw earlier? Any of these guys? Is that it? No, that's a girl. It's Paimon and Traveler. Yeah. Ooh. Headshot. Any of these people? Nope. Mavuika got you. I'm dead. Oh, it doesn't look like any of these people in the back was that one guy that I saw. Nope. Well, do you yield? What? You what?
I yield.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Our champion has emerged, and his name is Kanich.
What? Kanich is a champion this time? Beat Molani, or not Molani, beat Kachina. No, 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 he's not any of these people. He's like a little kid, so I feel like he would kind of stand out. Everyone is like adults here.
That's amazing!
Is he gonna come and just like wipe the floors with Kanich, just Yamcha him? It's like, I am Shibalanke, and I'm challenge you to a fight.
Yeah, that's our Kanich. I knew he'd win.
Wait, what? You didn't want to win?
What? So not only is this little punk hard to kill, but he's good at fighting too? He does have skill.
You beat me fair and square, Kanich. People always talk about how tough you are. Now I can say for sure, they're not exaggerating. It's funny. I was thinking to myself earlier that I might have a shot at winning this. Unless I have to face Kanich in the final.
Then you have no chance, and that's exactly what happened. Because you're just a lowly NPC.
Come on, dude. What are you talking about?
Audience.
Losing to Kanich isn't really a loss at all.
You've more than proven yourself, too. You could beat me up 30 times over.
Well, you know, these people was that kid? No. Keep up the good work. Let's have a rematch sometime.
Yeah.
They're both so good. But wait, if that's the end, where's Shibalanke?
Wait, aren't we missing someone? Lord Shibalanke. Now that you mention it, where is he?
We found him.
Don't tell me.
I think if I didn't find him, this would all like feel like, oh no, we don't know where he is. But since I found him, it kind of like makes me go like, ah, no, we know where he is. Just let me tell you where he is. I saw him. But then the story isn't allowing you to do that, which makes it a bit frustrating. Aw, man. What's with the looks on your faces? I might have won, but I'm not Shibalanke.
Huh? Are you saying that you beat Shibalanke then? Ugh, just kill me now! Better death than to suffer this torture! What a joke!
Well, Shibalanke didn't enter the tournament, so he can't just pop up and be like, I'm gonna kill you and become the champion myself. You can't just do that, right? You might be onto something. I've never met our runner-up before, so where did you get the? Where did you get this good? That's Shibalanke.
That's impossible, right? Could he have placed so well because of some connection with Lord Shibalanke?
He's like, what are you talking about?
You mean he might be Shibalanke?
Why would anyone think that?
Wait, I'm Shibalanke now?
Like all his friends and all his like tribespeople would be like, no, he's that person who pooped his pants in 3rd grade. He's not Shibalanke. People would know, like, bust him for sure. We'll have no. This makes absolutely no sense that people think he's Shibalanke.
I've got it! Lord Shibalanke didn't want to steal anyone's thunder, so he must have lost the tournament on purpose.
Is he? Is that no? That's a lady. Yeah, I don't really see him in any of these audiences.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense. This is the most holy pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame. How could anyone throw a match?
Whoa, did Paimon say something wrong? Now everyone's talking about Shibalanke.
You might be Shibalanke, Paimon, this entire time.
Still, that guy was almost too good, wasn't he? We've never heard of him before, but he was still going toe-to-toe with Kanich. Could he really be?
No, he's blue. Shibalanke's Pyro Archon. That means that he has to be red. Just like that kid we saw. Maybe like this guy looks more like Shibalanke than anyone. Wait, was that him right there behind? The hammer of that guy?
Huh? What are you looking at, Mavuika?
The guy behind... Oh, she's probably going to point out that huge, like, guy that has a huge hammer. Is like, that's Shibalanke. And then he's going to be like, don't know. And then he's going to turn around and the kid's, like, behind him. It's like, I mean, that one, that kid. I'm going to predict that's what's going to happen.
I felt that something was off since the tournament began. Reflecting back on it, It wasn't because I could sense
Yeah, this guy here with the
Shibalanke's
blue
power,
pants, right?
but rather that I could not.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, "You're Shibalanke," and he's like, "No," like pointing in this direction. He's like, "I'm not Shibalanke." He's like, "No, not you, you dummy. The guy behind you." It's like this little kid. That's gonna be the joke they go for. Does she mean that Shibalanke is not present? Oh, that's weird. We saw him. Ah, whatever. We'll just pretend we didn't, I guess. Or does she mean that he wasn't resurrected in his original form?
Please, excuse me.
Wait, she's going straight in the direction of the other contestants. Wait, no, I gave her a really funny voice earlier. Oops.
There you are.
Yeah, people will think like it'll be this guy because he's tall and buff, right? And also red. But we know it's the guy behind him.
No unimaginably strong soul aura, nor any whiff of extraordinary power.
He's been suppressing his powers.
But
Hiding
I
his true
know,
power.
beyond any doubt, that you are Shibalanke himself.
He's so small. He's so small. He's so small. Oh, you're small. You got me.
Huh? Who's that? I've never seen him before.
Isn't that Mauso? Like, Tato's grandson? When did he sign up for the tournament? Did
Wait,
he
what?
even fight anyone out on the field?
Wait, what? How is that? Why is this a thing? Did Shibalanke's spirit like possess this kid or something? Is that what they're saying? What?
What are you talking about? He's been standing there this whole time. I totally thought he was just there to cheer the others on.
Yes, I actually think it was a pretty cool thing that they put him in the stand, and for those who like actually wanted to find him, was able to find him. But at the same time, I think if they're gonna put the effort into doing that, they should have done a little bit with the story that if we did find him, we kind of get a little bit of a reward for doing that and be like, oh, the traveler found him actually, but she decided to stay quiet because she I don't know, she kind of figured like he has plans of his own that she doesn't want to like ruin or something, so she kind of just like kept to herself. But no, we were just like, even in the story, even though we found him, the story still went in the direction where it implied that we didn't find him. Whereas, yeah, if they're gonna do it anyway, they might as well just done it all the way and made it like a cool little like interaction with the game.
Wait, so that's Shibalanke? But he's just a kid.
So are you, Kachina, and you won this thing once, remember?
Ha! Ha! Well, this kid doesn't look like he can take a single punch from the almighty Dragon Lord. Kahula how! Just give me 1 second and I'll...
Huh? That's Lord Shibalanke?
Shabalanki?
I mean, he was right next to me for most of the tournament.
Is that why you're so
He didn't
strong?
seem very... well, Shibalanke.
You gotta
to
look at
me.
his eyes. He's got special eyes.
You recognized me? Perceptive. No less than expected of this era's Pyro Archon.
Forgive me for asking, but how did you do in the latest tournament?
I didn't even make it to the final 32.
No!
So he did participate, he just lost.
This is a joke, right? It has to be. It's clearly staged.
Out of my way! I've got to see Lord Shibalanke for myself!
He's so small, he's so small. Oh. So small.
As expected, your return has caused quite the commotion.
Less talking, more doing. Hurry up and take Lord Shibalanke to a safe place. I've got this place all covered.
Please, remain calm, everyone. Lord Shibalanke is one of the most important people in all of Natlan. I will take responsibility for receiving him into our midst.
You heard our Archon. Just leave this to her. Don't worry. We'll let you know as soon as we know more, huh? Oh, she's giving us the signal. Oh, okay then. Mavuika seems to be signaling Paimon and I to follow her?
She's calling us. Quick, let's go.
Let's go.
Wait up!
Okay, we'll see you ladies later. Okay, okay. All right.
Okay, this should be far enough. Sorry for making you walk all this way. I am Natlan's current leader and Pyro Archon Mavuika.
Here's my gnosis, just to prove it.
Lord Shibalanke, I said I was inviting you for a chat, but to be perfectly honest, this is also my first time doing something like this, so I don't even know where to begin.
Oh?
Oh no, he doesn't sound too impressed.
Are we reading Paimon's mind again?
You mean you've never hosted a long dead guy on his first trip home before? No worries. It's a first for me, too.
I didn't realize you also had a sense of humor.
Wait, really? Hang on. I think I just realized something. You're telling me that neither you nor your companions know that I, Shibalanke, was totally hilarious?
Oh, we got a comedian here.
All the woven scrolls regarding your life depict you as a wise and upright person. According to legends, you also use the Divine Throne to negotiate with the Ruler of Death, establishing the set of rules unique to Natlan. As for your sense of humor, no sources have ever touched upon it. Maybe it's better to say that we know even less about you than we expected.
He's like, I'm hilarious. Here, let me tell you a joke. How long does it take a Natlan woman to take a shit? 9 months.
I see. In that case, allow me to reintroduce myself. I am the first Pyro Archon, Shibalanke. You may call me dear beloved son, or just Lanke for short.
Lanke-chan.
Wow, talk about being overly familiar.
Keep your voice down. Are you looking to get smacked?
And these two are?
We're the heroes, okay? We are outsiders who gained the respect of Natlan people. And now I am also a part of Natlan. Kind of.
Allow me to introduce the Traveler and Paimon. They're important friends of Natlan and our companions. Great heroes who helped us defeat the Abyss for good.
My ancient name means hope.
I see. I was about to say, why did a child follow us all the way here? Though you could say the same for me. And judging by your expression, that's exactly what you're saying.
I really like this character so far. He seems pretty cool.
And there's where you'd be wrong. This body belongs to a child of present-day Natlan. I'm only possessing it temporarily.
Wait. So he didn't get resurrected then. He just kind of took over the body of a kid.
I see. Your physical body couldn't be revived, so you had to borrow someone else's. But what about the original owner? Is he, okay?
Nah, he's dead. I had to suck his soul out in order to take his body.
No need to worry. My existence has not affected this child in any way. This body's original occupant is currently experiencing a fantastic dream. I have my own plans, and as for my reasoning, you'll find out soon enough. Alas, this borrowed body is a bit lacking when it comes to exercise, and hasn't really trained any aspect. I tried my best at the tournament, but could only get so far given my physical limitations.
This body seems to be one of them kids who just look at TikTok all day and play video games and eat junk food.
Oh, that explains why you couldn't make a deep run. You're not used to this body, are you?
I wish that was the only problem. I'm simply unable to do a lot of larger movements. Oh, and my usual climbing and jumping motions aren't exactly suited for him either. Also, you've got to be twice as careful in a borrowed body. If I pushed him too hard and got him hurt, I'd be no better than a criminal. I could never do anything like that.
Can you imagine like a world where like spirits can take over your body like this? There'll be like a company that like tells you, oh, for the next, you can come to our little building and spirit will take over your body and do all the working out and exercising and training, and then you get to reap the benefits of this. You just pay us money and then you just get healthy. Or something like that. Or it'll eat the the disgusting food that you don't like that's healthy for you. Wow. While you're asleep in a fantastical dream. It'll be funny if they went in that direction. If like randomly there's like a company that pops up, like Sit Lollies. What if Sit Lollies like rivals or something opens up a evil company that does something like that? But then it turns out like they're not just doing that for the people. They're also doing like some nefarious stuff when taking over people's body. It's kind of like I guess an adage to real life where when you sign up for things that are free, you're like, oh, this is free or something like that. Or maybe like an app or something that's free and they just like advertise to you. That's kind of how they make money or something. But the nefarious stuff going behind the scenes that they like collect data off of you, like your spending or viewing habits and stuff, and then they like sell it so that you can get like farmed. There's like nefarious stuff happening behind the scenes. It would be funny if they did like a little story like that, just by going off the premise of like how this guy has taken over this body.
Indeed. Still, the great shaman Seat Lolly learned about your impending resurrection from the Wyab, but we still don't know why you've returned.
The Wyab?
Oh, is it time to get serious then? All right, serious mode activated. Ahem. In any case, you've already touched on the topic. I did indeed strike a deal with the ruler of death. She once asked me why I prayed for her power as a mere mortal, and why I yearned to save a nation in peril. I convinced her with the promise of perpetual existence and the everlasting flame of life. So, she shared her strength with me, and allowed Natlan to operate under brand new rules. I told her that the plan would be a grand, long-term one in which victory would not come for some time. Certainly not within a mortal lifespan. Still, I knew that someone else would bring it home. She assented to my request, and became an observer of our tale. Seeing her interest, I also asked that I, as the one who laid the foundation, be granted an opportunity to see the new world with my own eyes, if we actually did manage to triumph in the far future.
Ah, so your return is a special favor granted by the ruler of death.
More like a bet I made with her. Even gods have things that pique their interest. I bet correctly on the outcome of this war, so this trip is my reward.
How do you feel about the Natlan of today? Does it meet your expectations?
Oh, I like it a lot. Could you tell me more, by the way? I'd love to know how you managed to win the war.
It was all because of plot armor the Traveler brought to our nation.
As you know, ours was an exceedingly grand, long-term plan. I'll skip over the most ancient parts and start with what I know. The battle from 500 years ago. The disaster struck suddenly, and Natlan was engulfed in darkness. Our land and faith were both shattered, and everyone believed that our nation's end was nigh. But even when thrust into battle against the abyss, fate, and the passage of time, our heroes did not give up hope of victory. We each shouldered our heavy duty using the power that you left behind. All the Pyro Archons in the last 500 years have devoted their lives to banishing the abyss, rebuilding our tribes and faith, and uniting the people as one. As for me, I decided to head 500 years into the future, that is, the present, so I might finally bring together our people's resolve, which has stood firm for thousands of years, and fight for our final victory. Of course, I had prepared for the worst. That I would awaken to naught but monsters, corpses, and ruins where our nation once stood.
Ooh, what is this thing? Wait, what? Is that like the thing we fight? Yeah, I think that's the thing we fought in the... That's a new boss fight, right? New weekly boss.
Had that happened, there would have only been one thing left for me to do. Fulfill my final duty as a warrior, and then witness the end of the world helplessly. Still, the outcome proved that our faith was not misplaced. This victory, and the miracle that it created, is the greatest reward for all who gave everything to protect our realm.
Yeah, had anything gone wrong, whether in
Ooh.
the past or in the now?
That's the captain.
I have always believed you to be shrewd. Surely such a quality was needed to bargain with the ruler of death, and win so much for us in the process. Natlan was only able to overcome this crisis with your help.
All these millennia later, and the people of Natlan have finally achieved victory over fate. If future generations will call me the one who created the rules and initiated the plan, then you are the one who inherited those rules. The final executor of the plan. The one who created a miracle. Beginnings and endings. Creation and change. Mavuika, you truly are a remarkable leader. It is my honor to have met you.
Please, you're too modest. Rather, it's our honor to welcome you back to this world.
Ah, and that's the perfect segue to something that you should know.
Segue?
You see, you don't have to worry too much about my second life, since I'll only be here for a single day.
What is this, Dragon Ball Z?
From sunrise to sunset.
This is like exactly like that Boo saga Dragon Ball Z story where like Goku gets to go back to Earth for one day just to part from heaven or whatever, just to participate in like the World Martial Art Tournament. That's exactly what's happening to him.
A single day?
What?
But the day is almost over.
That's why I said you won't have to worry too much about the boy this body actually belongs to. I'll be long gone by this time tomorrow.
This is like it took, how long have I been streaming for? 2 hours and 11 minutes. The story only started becoming interesting when this guy appeared. Like all that fluff in the beginning about like going to each of the tribes and telling them and checking on their progress of like preparing for this like tournament and stuff, and then like all the shenanigans that goes around there, and then all the fluff that was like on the day of the tournament but before it, and we're just talking to all those people that like I felt like that wasted so much time that really wasn't necessary. They could have just like had like a or have like a sentence that says, and then the day of the tournament came, and then just like skipped right to this. But I don't know, I guess there's a lot of like maybe contractual obligations with voice actors and stuff, so that their characters need like screen time, and at the same time like the writers and everyone wants to write like little gags and stuff here and there too, maybe. I don't know. I just feel like there was a lot of wading through just like nothing happening just to get to this point. And this is the only point that's been interesting throughout the entire story.
Besides, no one ever said I was actually going to return and stick around for years and years, right? This is just a short little outing back home, so I can see some of my compatriots again.
Wait, what? Your compatriots? They would not be alive, would they?
Still, I've got to say, it has not been an easy trip. After being resurrected, I woke up in the home of a normal boy and wanted to take a quick dip to relax, only to have my trouser legs snagged by a fishing line that came out of nowhere.
She caught Shibalanke.
And once I finally made it to shore, I decided to take a stroll and see the sights, only to step into a trap along the way. Beats me who'd put a trap out there, and there wasn't even anybody around to check it.
That's pretty funny. I guess that's why they set up all those like stupid things, just so this can tie to it. Oh, okay, fair enough, I guess. Because I remember when I was talking about him setting a trap, I'm like, but Shibalanke should be super strong, right? So how would he fall into the trap? But now it makes sense. Because he came back in a little boy's body, so he's not as strong as we would think he is at the time.
Thankfully, the bottom was pretty soft, so I lay down and took a nap before getting up to continue on my merry way.
This is so embarrassing.
So oh, okay. Wait. No, that can't be it. Remember when I was talking to Shilonen, I was like, oh my god, there's so much food and so much things. She could not have brought all that herself, so she must be with someone. And I was thinking like, oh, maybe she was just hanging out with this kid that she might not have known was Shibalanke, and that's why there was all that food. And then he just kind of ran and hide. But then at the same time, like, no, that can't be it. I think that was just like a weird thing with the setup. But it'll be funny if if that was the case. But I guess he kind of like went to each of the people that we went to, or he met up with each of the people that we met up with and kind of like had a fun interaction with them one way or another, even if they didn't know he was Chibalanke. It's kind of what they were going for. But Milani didn't mention that she like saved a boy, did she? I don't remember her saying anything like that. She was just saying she's fishing for people or something like that.
After countless trials and tribulations, I finally managed to sign up for the tournament. But then, I ran into a girl who claimed to be a fitness coach. She insisted that my muscles weren't up to snuff, and made me do twice as many warm-up exercises as everyone else. Oof, you guys in the future sure have it rough.
Well then, what's next for you?
Oh, what a great question. I was just about to get to that. You're a pretty considerate gal. So, I do have a small wish that I haven't been able to fulfill. I managed to participate in the pilgrimage, but alas, my potential is restricted by this form. It sure would be nice if I could show everyone what I can actually do.
Is she gonna possess the Traveler?
Why is he stealing glances at us like that?
Well, I don't know, Paimon.
Well, now that I've said it, care to help an old man out, hero?
Okay, so, what are you capable of?
Ahem. See, I was also quite the formidable warrior in my time. Surely a match for Mavuika. I mean, I was the first Pyro Archon after all. I could shake the cliffs with a single punch, scale mountains with a single leap.
Very formidable indeed. So, you'd like to spar with me?
Yes.
Using your current body? Will he be able to handle it?
Don't worry. I'll find a suitable location for our duel, and a way to keep this body safe.
Okay, are they just gonna hand wave that? Yeah, it's safe now.
The first sun. The ardent sun. This star is a flame, burning with a passion that will consume all. From the moment I first saw you, I knew you to be a true warrior. Just like me.
Like me?
Surely you shall not refuse me this battle. O inheritor of my ancient name, the burning sun, Kiongozi Mavuika.
Leader, ooh. We're hope.
I accept.
Fist bump, bro fist.
Brilliant. In that case, let us free ourselves from mortal shape. Let the ancient souls guide you to the true arena of duels.
Are you going to the Night Kingdom? Ooey, 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 ooah. Alright, we're loading into something. Ooh, we go into a domain.
What is this place?
It's a domain, Paimon. I've never been here before. Such powerful pressure.
Is this a temple of the spirit?
This is the land of the sun, created by my soul. Only the sun and those blessed by it can survive here.
Oh, is that why we're blessed by the sun?
Me, you, and you. The sun, the other sun, Blessed One 1, and Blessed One 2.
We've been blessed by the sun?
What? No way! The moon might be very jealous.
The sun will remember the most virtuous stars. You are hope itself. The most radiant, most important friends we could have.
The most important daughter of them all. Isn't a sun essentially a star?
We have invited you here, so you may witness the clash of suns.
Oh.
Huh, I see. We've manifested in an almost fully spiritual, consciousness-like form, removing the limits of our flesh.
Our flesh.
That's right.
That's right.
As I said, I knew you to be a born warrior the moment I laid eyes on you. But there are two forms of human strength, that of the body and of the spirit. The great Xbalanque, impressed upon a child's body, found less than a third of his original strength available to him. In that form, I'd lost my strength of body. But here, we meet as our true spiritual selves. In this place, even a child may shake heaven and earth due to the great soul within. What makes a true hero? Someone strong of body, or strong of mind, or must one be strong in both to surpass human limits. Which of these are you, Mavuika?
I'm strong.
Well said, Xbalanque. Let us prove our mastery of both strengths through this battle. To
Natlan
Natlan,
strong.
to each other, and to the rest of the world.
We are Natlan strong.
You and I both know we'll never meet a better matched opponent.
Indeed.
Are we gonna have to fight
That's
him?
exactly what I've always wanted.
Are we gonna play as Mavuika and fight this guy?
As a citizen of Natlan, as the Pyro Archon, as an opponent from across
Ooh,
the
jiggle
millennia,
physics.
and a friend whom you never had the chance to meet. Let us have a fair and honorable duel.
Well, why are we here? Shouldn't we, like, be here instead? Ooh, we got a little cutscene.
Our fight will end when the flame is extinguished.
Oh, okay.
Fine.
Oh, he's going
You
Super Saiyan.
ready?
He's going Kaioken times 20. Fireballs? What is he, Super Mario? That was Tri-Beam from Tien. That's what Vegeta does. Oh no, we're getting we're getting a little bit of PTSD there. Pikachu, Kariba. Do you never feel tired or hopeless?
No. In war, there's no time for that.
Ah. Whoa. Ooh. I want him to be a character now. Make him a pullable character. He's so cool. Hiya! Hiya! Oh, epic fist bump. The most epic fist bump of them all.
The fire's out. Let's stop here.
No, I was only getting started. And round 2?
It was a great fight.
That was an exhilarating battle, Mavuika. Looks like this old man's still got some fuel left in the tank after all.
You jest, Lord Xbalanque. Your spirit is as strong and youthful as ever.
Come now. Can't you tell I was making excuses for coming up just a hair short? Not by much, just the slimmest of margins. Yet still, you actually won. I've always seen myself as the strongest warrior, but it would seem that the inheritance of ancient names has proven its worth after all. I bear the name Kiongozi, the leader of our people. After countless generations, this name came to you, and you used the power it accumulated over the years to defeat everything in your path. This battle has been most meaningful. Beyond the facts of victory and defeat, I've also learned a lot about you. Take, for example, your strength. It is at once ruthless and gentle, both tenacious and sharp.
So why was Sitlali so, like, worried about this resurrection? I don't really understand. Did she see, like, some future that... Maybe that's just a plot point, the plot thread that's just kind of like... fell out the window. It's just everyone had different... everyone had different, opinions of the whole matter, and Sitlali is just a pessimist or something like that.
You neither overwhelm your opponent with sheer power, nor defy them with only your strength of will. You possess a great understanding of your own might, and will convert all of it into fuel, so you may climb to even greater heights. It is thanks to heroes like you that this war was won. I'd have never been able to return to the mortal realm otherwise. Your victory granted me this chance at a second life. Even if it is just for one day, the sun has risen again, to drive away the darkness. Even the darkness of death that once enveloped me has been dispersed by your flames. Mavuika, you are the newborn sun, greater and more radiant. Allow me to give you a present to celebrate your victory.
Ooh, there's a prize too? Paimon wants to know what it is! Coming from you, it must be super awesome.
My journey is complete, and I have no more need for my remaining time. Mavuika, I would like to give you all my remaining life force, which I obtained from the ruler of death.
You can just give life force away? Is that allowed?
Use it to awaken those you wish to see the most. Surely there must be at least one person that you'd like to meet.
What? So it's a blank check to bring anyone back for a time?
What? Got a good angle on Mavuika's chest here.
Though Natlan possesses incredibly unique ley lines, it is still extremely difficult to meet the dead outside of the Night Kingdom. Now, take it. Though we both became Pyro-Archons in life, we were still born into this world as ordinary humans. There's no need to hesitate. Just do what you think is best.
We once again got a pretty good angle here on the boobage.
Thank you for the offer, but I don't think I'll be needing it.
Yeah, because she already spoke to her sister during the Archon quest, so she kind of already got that out of the way. Unless she wants to speak to her again, I don't know.
Huh?
The past lives on in my memories, and will always remain my treasure. Meeting someone we can no longer see again will only lead to more longing. Rather than cling to the past, we should enshrine it in memory. Ever loved and never forgotten.
Mavuika?
There's no hesitation in her gaze. She means what she just said.
They were right. That's exactly the sort of person you are.
They?
Who's they?
Your parents, sister, comrades, and friends. Those who walked with you, and those who left you behind. Those who crossed blades with you, and those who prayed for your safe return. Each and every one. Mavuika, has one granted the special privilege to return, I can sense them calling for you, and watching over you from within the distant winds. Dear Mavuika, our esteemed Archon, leader of our people, how have you been doing? We all miss you so. There are so many things we want to say to you, but if we really were to say them, they'd just be those simple, heartfelt words.
Wait, why are we hearing Mavuika's voice there?
The war is over, Mavuika.
Oh, no.
Efforts had meaning, and all our struggles bore fruit.
Those are the voices.
The fairest and most precious thing in the entire world.
Those are the voices of the people who want to speak to her, not Mavuika's voice.
May you be happy in this era of peace. May you eat well, sleep well, always be full of energy, and never forget that we will always love you.
These are all words spoken by the people from the past. Their voices are echoing through this Temple of Souls.
Xbalanque, he knew from the start that Mavuika wouldn't accept his gift, but he proposed it all the same. Was it so that he could pass on these words? He has long sensed the prayers from all the souls in the Night Kingdom. That must be why he created this special place to bring their voices here.
Thank you. Those who have gone before will never forget you, even as you keep all their names deep within your heart.
Mavuika, my dear child, though we have ascended to Archonhood, never forget that we are still human.
Humanism.
Live as you please, in this age of peace you forged with your own 2 hands.
Why so formal all of a sudden? Seriously.
She put on sunglasses. She's not crying.
Huh? Mavuika, where are you going?
We're going to the next day.
Oh,
To the future.
leaving already? Now you're the one acting all impatient.
Since we're done with all the serious stuff, it's time to follow me. Shibalanke, doubt you've ever ridden a flame strider in your current body, right?
Never even heard of such a thing, to be honest.
What is this Wi-Fi you speak of?
Ooh, are you gonna take him out for a ride?
You're coming too.
Oh, are we gonna be in like a
Come on,
sidecar?
it's time for us to live as we please.
Ooh, looky here. Wow, the sun. It brings us power. Yeah, let's leave. The last 20 minutes.
Helmets on, sit tight, and don't fall.
Actually, in the last like half an hour,
Is this a
I
board you
think.
can use to ride on the water? And you can stick it to the back of vehicles too? Playing with this stuff is part of everyday life then?
Yeah, we're living good.
Ah, I wonder if I would have ever become Pyro
Is there-
Archon if we had had these gadgets around back then. I might have had a bit too much fun with them.
What? That would be terrible.
Good thing they were only invented after I died, huh?
Looks like I really am better after all, for becoming Pyro Archon even with all this temptation around.
Point Mavuika.
Is there a
The
point
hands
to
of
like
our friends at the Children of Echoes
collecting
are
all
as
this
skilled
stuff?
as ever. They were already famed in your era, right? This bike was built by their most talented artisan in this age. Speaking of which, we just passed them by. Sweet!
Sweet! Is there a point in collecting all this? Oh, we're going to the portal. Are they suggesting that Mavuika made that portal?
Ah, sure brings back memories.
It looks really fucked up though.
Oh yeah, that
What
was
happened?
time, right?
It's long become a landmark. Very popular with tourists, so I hear. They think it's a lovely place.
Is that so? So that's how you all see it.
Paimon thinks so too. It's especially stunning if you look at it from a spirit way.
The stories of the past become things people aspire to in the future. It's just like what they say. The apex reached by those who came before will become the everyday goals of those who come after. Everything is constantly changing for the better.
That's good. That's how it should be. I'll bring those words back to the Night Kingdom and share them with everyone there.
Is Mavuika making all these like spirit ways and portals with her powers? Whee!
Oh, you can see the people of the springs from here.
They seem to be enjoying life. Just like the people of Natland back then. All kinds of things might happen during the day, but as the sun sets, you can always count on the people of the springs to relax by the water, playing their instruments and dancing their worries away.
Because that's their way of life.
Precisely. And so it is for every tribe. No matter how many years have passed, for the people who live here, some things will never change.
Well, you're the one most qualified to say something like that. So, what do you think? Satisfied with what you saw?
Very much so. Speeding across the water, the warm breeze against my face, it makes me very happy. I really do adore this world, just like a plant adores the sun.
Ooh. We made it. Yeah, screw the sign of canopy people, and screw all the other people as well.
Thank you, Mavuika. This has been a wonderful trip.
Lovely things are meant to be shared after all. It's the least we could do for our friend.
I'll admit, I didn't expect people several thousand years in the future to see me as a friend. Not that I'm complaining. This old man's had a great day today. Thank you, dear friends. I can still remember how nervous you looked when you saw me for the first time, Mavuika. I'll cherish that memory.
Oh, is it almost time?
Yes, it is.
Thank you for coming back to see us. This meeting means a lot to me as well.
Mm-hmm. Well, time to go. Don't forget to lead a happy life.
Sure, that sounds good.
Already? Paimon's gonna miss you. See you later, Shibalonke.
And you're alive in the Night Kingdom, too. You mean our death in the Night Kingdom.
He closed his eyes. Did he fall asleep?
Mm-hmm. I can no longer sense Shibalonke's soul.
Oh no.
Well, it's gotten quite late, hasn't it?
The kid's like, what am I doing here? Why is the Pyro Archon in front of me? Ah, I gotta get home. My mom's gonna yell at me if I don't take a shower before it gets dark.
Thank you for accompanying me this whole time. Let's hurry back. You must be starving.
There'll be a victory feast tonight, right?
Yes. After the end of the pilgrimage, we hold a banquet to congratulate
so
the
many
champion of the
banquets.
tournament. There will be good food and plenty of it. You guys are gonna love it. Mao Sao should be there too. I'll bring him over.
Do you think there'll still be any food left over for us? It's kinda late and all.
I'm sure the feast has already started, but don't worry. I'm sure Yan-san will save some for us. She's very reliable. Leaving the tournament planning to her was a smart move.
So she probably figured that we'd be gone a long time.
Yeah, I told her as much too. Ah, seems like they've prepared the thing.
What thing?
See that row of braziers over there?
Oh, so that's what they are. They haven't been lit, so Paimon totally thought they were something else.
Here, watch this.
Whoa. Are you doing that with your mind, Mavuika?
Whoa, they're beautiful!
Were they left there, or were they left for the three of us?
This particular kind of brazier is called a signal flame, and is reserved for those coming back late at night. The others set up an entire path using these signal flames to await our return. Those returning to the tribes must light them with their own hands. The flames will illuminate the path ahead and show the tribe that the person has made it back. Even if you're surrounded by darkness, never forget. Your friends wait for you in the distant light. Remember that feeling when the exhaustion of your journey creeps up on you.
It's all our friends. And strangers, too. Ah, you're back, huh?
Archon, Traveler, Paimon! You were really gone a long time. We've already started grilling the meat.
The meat.
We had a long talk with Lord Shibalonke. It was pretty time-consuming.
Did it all go well?
More than well. Shibalonke, he's a very good man. He far surpassed even my expectations.
The people at the feast all gather around you, Paimon and Mavuika. Mavuika gestures for everyone to move over and sit down at the drinking table before beginning to tell the story. She reveals everything without reservation, holding nothing back and hiding no secrets. As a part of the deal made millennia ago, the ancient sun could only rise again for one day. Still, it was enough time for her to recount all the people's achievements and hard work to him. As night fell, the sun disappeared once more. She returned with joy in her heart and a child of the tribe on her back. The sun arose in that child's dream and quietly set in his deep sleep. Wow, that's amazing.
So the only reason Lord Shibalanke didn't win the tournament is because he was limited by the physical body he was in.
Yeah, that weak kid. Why can't he be a little stronger?
That's right. But don't feel disappointed on his behalf. He himself was not upset about that turn of events.
He's gonna get bullied in school, like, oh, Shibalanke took over your body and you were too weak. And he's gonna be like, no! It's gonna ruin his life, that one little thing that just so happened to happen to him. He's like, now everyone hates me.
He had many revelations during this journey. And as he said, strength of mind is as important as the strength of the body. He realized that after failing to make it to the final 32.
No matter how many times Paimon hears it, it's still so funny to think that Shibalanke didn't even make it that far.
You'd have never expected to hear those words next to each other, huh?
Strong in both body and mind. Huh.
I'd say our champion Kanich fits the bill. Don't you think?
So I think, like, out of everything, right when Kanich fights in the finals and wins, and then from then on is when the story actually, like, moved on. Like, it actually, like, had interesting stuff to say. Everything before that, I think, was, like, more or less just fluff. Like, the 2 hours before that was all just, like, set up and stuff that really could have been cut like crazy. All they really need to do is establish that there's going to be another pilgrimage, another tournament, and establish that Shibalanke is rumored to be in it somehow. That's all they really needed to do. They didn't need to, like, set up, like, so many little gags and conversations with, like, every single character here. And yeah, they could have just, like, made it so that make sure that the audience, I guess, or the player is aware of those two facts, and then they could have just skipped right to the tournament if they really wanted to. But instead, we had to go everywhere and talk to everyone to make sure everyone's preparing, and then on the day of the tournament, we had to talk to everyone again and make sure they're all ready and stuff. And just like a big waste of time.
Indeed. Everyone, let's raise our cups. Let's celebrate our champion! Kanich, you've proven yourself a true warrior and athlete. Congratulations on your triumph in the pilgrimage. A toast to our champion!
Cheers!
Champion! Hey, you're not allowed to drink that, are you? Thank you, everyone.
Hey, look! The kid's awake.
What happened? Why is there poop in my pants?
Huh? Where am I?
Who put this tattoo on my face? Oh, now everyone's gonna make fun of me.
Hello, Mausao. You're awake. This is the celebration feast for the pilgrimage of the return of the Sacred Flame. You participated in the tournament too.
Say, why does my body hurt so much? Why do my legs hurt so much? What happened?
Huh? Me?
It's a long story.
It's so long, even my lowly servant couldn't manage to give a simple summary. Ha!
I see. I remember Lord Shibalanke, our Archon, Mavuika, and the pilgrimage. I feel like I dreamed a very long dream. I was super strong in that dream, too. I could jump up onto the roof with one leap, and I could climb, fly, and glide.
Why would you need to glide if you can fly?
It wasn't a dream. Your body did go through all the motions of the tournament. You were already an outstanding contestant.
I'm a contestant?
What? No way!
You know, Mom and Dad always say that my health isn't the best, and I might not be able to do all the things everyone else can. But right now, I feel like I can fly.
Really? Like Paimon?
Yeah, I feel amazing. It's like I'm filled with power from head to toe. I want to feel like this next time, too.
Then go and train hard, then come back next year and show us what you've got.
Yeah, as long as you put in the work, you'll do great. I know it. That's how it is for all of us.
Yes. You'll turn out to be a truly beautiful vegetable. I'm sure of it.
Vegetable?
Yeah, I will.
Well, I love vegetables.
Oh, but the pilgrimage was only half of the dream. I think after that, I somehow got into a fight.
Really? Against who?
I remember boobs. I just remember boobs.
I think it was our Archon.
That wasn't a dream either. I did have a duel with Xbalanque.
Huh?
I was hoping to save this until later, but since we're already on this topic, I've got another piece of good news to share.
I'm way stronger than that fool.
Namely, that we crowned another champion today. Lord Xbalanque and I engaged in an all-out duel, as worthy rivals from across the millennia. In the end, I won by the slimmest of margins, defeating our legendary hero.
Wow. Traveler's the only one who claps. Everyone's like, what?
Wow.
I can't believe it. You beat the Xbalanque?
This is no lie, and I have our best friend here to back me up. You were the arbiter for our duel, yes?
No, I just stood there and holding one of your flames that seemed to be rigged to shut off when you're about to lose. Mavuika is right. Paimon and I witnessed her victory with our own eyes.
Yeah! Amazing! What an achievement!
Come on, everyone, let's have another toast. For our Archon this time.
Her face.
Very well. Acknowledge my victory, recognize my valor, and drink this wine of victory for me.
Yeah. Yay. Oh no, Sit Lolly. She's drunk already.
Today's been a super long and exciting day, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been quite some time since I've done so much in a day. Or felt that it's gone on for so long.
But you've also got a sense of accomplishments to match, right?
Of course.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right. Mavuika, the Traveler said there was something to ask you.
I was just thinking, you were fighting Xbalanque for such a long time. Did you ever falter? Or wonder if you might lose to him, even for a second?
No. In battle, there's no time for that. So it never crossed my mind.
Huh? That's the same answer as last time. How come she knew what I was thinking?
The night is still young. Cheers.
Wait, she asked that question last time? And she... Wait, I totally don't remember that. As a blazing sun, quest complete. So we finished this chapter. Or at least this act, I guess. Woo! We got 60 hero gems there. Very nice. And a bunch of other stuff. Woo! Oops. Oh no, he fall down. But yeah, that was the story. Yeah, I guess there's like there's good parts and there's like kind of fluff. A lot of fluff. Very contrived fluff, it seems like. That kind of set up. It took like 2 hours to set up just like the last, what? 30 minutes of interesting stuff. So I feel like that's not a good trade-off. They just, if they were like more concise with a lot of that setup, I think this story would feel a lot better. I think they kind of have like a goal, I feel like, where they want these stories to be around like 2.5 to 3 hours every time. It seems like that's around how long it takes for me to like finish one of these a lot of the times. But I feel like if they made these like 30 to like 50 minutes or something like that, or an hour at most, and just trying to write to that instead, then it would like cut out a lot of fat. But at the same time, maybe they just need to get all those characters in there and get all their voice lines, because maybe there's some like contractual obligations or something. That's always my conspiracy theory. Like, why are they making all these like voice lines and stuff if it's not really necessary? It must be like some... actually, I don't know. That might make sense in some cases, but at the same time, a lot of the world quests and other like story quests here and there are also very like long and drawn out too. So maybe my conspiracy is just a conspiracy. There's no like real legs to it. But yeah, let's see if if we get some rewards here. Yes, we got this 60 as well. So we kind of doubled our Primogems because of this specific thing. So yay! What's this? Oh, okay, that's just level up material. All right. So yeah, I don't know. I've been thinking maybe I should just not do like Genshin Impact and Zenless Zone Zero. I've kind of given up on Wuthering Waves. The daily grind and Wuthering Waves, all the daily activities and stuff for you to do is just a bit of a drag for me. And waiting for new content, it just takes. I think it takes a lot longer for Wuthering Waves to have updates, so it just feels like such a drag to do everything, do all the dailies and stuff. But I've been thinking maybe I should maybe just live stream myself play some games from my backlog of games. Like, I feel like I'll never play them unless I give myself a good reason to, and I think live streaming them would probably be a good reason to take a look at my backlog of games and see what to live stream. It could be just like random obscure games that maybe last like maybe 1 or 2 live streams, and it could be like really long RPGs that might last like many live streams. Like I have like Ni no Kuni and a bunch of Final Fantasies, and on the other end of the spectrum I've got like, I don't know, Inside, which is like I feel like it's a pretty quick indie game. I've seen people play it, but I never played it myself. I think a lot of people like can play the entire thing in like one sit down session, gaming session. But yeah, this was good. Or I guess the last bit of it, once Shibalanke become more prominent, finally entered the story, that's when it became good. All the stuff before that I didn't really care for too much. They did kind of set up a joke here where he kind of fell into like all the little things, all the little like weird things that our other friends were doing at the time, and Shibalanke kind of like met with them, had a bit of interaction with them, a silly interaction. That joke didn't really need to be there, and it'll still be, that part will still be good, but I guess that's what they were going for. I don't know. At the same time, even though I want to get to my backlog of games, I do have a lot of these as well. So I don't know. It's really hard to kind of like dictate what I want, like prioritize what I want to do for these live streams, but okay. This time around, I didn't really get many viewers. Someone came in and I totally like missed them because I guess I got in such a groove that I didn't even realize that someone has stepped in, but it's nice that someone has came in for a little bit. Maybe the VOD would do a little bit better. Other than that, I hope to see you guys in the next one. I think I gotta go now. Right? Everything look good? Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to cover. Alrighty. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.